Yo, DrRhil TV. It's the word. So hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. And hold on, before we get to this, I'm gonna say this one more time. This is my reaction channel. It's my content channel. This is my channel. So if any given time I'm talking too much, you can just go watch the regular interview on No Jumper. This video's already got 2 million views, so you can just go watch the regular interview. But I add insight, I add comedy, I add you're talking stupid and let me break it down why. And it's just a good channel to be on. And I need the subs. So you can leave, but hit the subscribe button first. Thanks for tuning in. So let's get straight to it. Let's get straight to it.
Shark Tank.
Hello.
No Jumper. The coolest podcast in the world. It's your girl Gina Views.
Sharp in the building. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk. Hey, man, this one right here.
We got the hottest couple on the internet.
Pretty much. Right?
I object on the grounds that I don't even know if that might be true, but the internet's stupid if that's true. I object for them being the hottest couple. I object off the rip. Here we already objecting. Oh, this is gonna be a long day.
Right now. How has it been for y'all, man? How is first and foremost, how are y'all doing today?
Great. I'm doing
Okay.
great.
She was a little teary-eyed a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
What's going on? What happened?
What's going on?
I just emotional. I don't know if it's my period or am I pregnant. I don't know.
You say you don't know if it's your period or if you're pregnant.
I'm just saying, like, that's what's going on.
Well,
Let me stop. Because everybody on the internet having this conversation, oh, she's not really, oh, it's really Blueface, he's manipulating her, he dog whistles and then she reacts. No, it's something up with her. She just different and she got a mouth that just will say anything. Like that's not an appropriate statement to just come out with, but whatever. Y'all guys feel however you want.
I don't think you're pregnant if you got your period, sweetie.
I'm just saying, I don't know if it's that or that.
You can.
I mean, I was just trying
You
to help
can,
her out.
for the record.
So, I don't think
For the record, you can't bleed. For the record, you can bleed and be pregnant. Like you can get your period and not know that you're pregnant because you bled. Just for the record. Like a lot of men don't know that. I didn't know that for years, but it is true that you can do that.
I don't.
Hey,
What happened? What triggered these tears?
Huh?
What triggered these tears? What's going on right now?
Nothing. It could be like completely nothing in my eyes, which is part of it. So I got nothing to do with anybody. Okay, can we talk about something else?
you see,
Oh, so is that Blueface fault, ladies? He's dog whistling. Is this his fault? This is nothing wrong, and she started crying. This is him with the dog whistle. They just don't hear it. It's a dog whistle that he's doing. He ain't said a word yet. So is it him or her? I don't know. Y'all could be the judge. Here, y'all come up here. I'm about to drop the link. Somebody else could come be the judge. Because it seems like everybody else knows a lot about this shit that I don't see yet.
My
you
tears.
nervous.
I'm not
Hey,
nervous.
we here for you.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
here.
but
We are
you
here for you,
mean-
sweetie. For real, we are.
Your
So just
demeanor, your
speak up for us.
energies.
Hey, for today, hopefully we can get that out.
Face interview.
You've dominated 2022. You're going to get your flowers today. We got to
I
talk about
appreciate
it. You know?
Sure. I like your song too, Vibes.
Thanks.
I was like, I ain't even know that was her.
I object. Calling what they did domination is just like a disrespect to anybody who's ever dominated. Like y'all disrespecting Will Chamberlain, y'all disrespecting Jordan, y'all disrespecting goddamn Wayne Gretzky. Like y'all are disrespecting anybody who ever dominated by saying she dominated. Like what the hell? Didn't Rihanna become a billionaire in 2022? How the hell this girl dominate? Y'all gotta stop this mess.
I said,
What did she dominate?
Oh, look at her. She can rap too. Okay, she just don't know how to just fight and take off on shit. She actually get out on the
I
business.
object,
How's
and I'm
that
not
been
stopping
for
the
you,
video
like,
to do it.
transitioning from
Anybody that
obviously
know
like
me already know what I'm talking about.
you know a no name. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like living regular life to just all this fame now and this. You know what I'm saying? This newfound stardom. How's it been for you? How's the transition been, Chrisean?
I just Again.
Allow me to quote the great Aubrey Graham. These days, fame is disconnected from excellence. I be having to ask these niggas what their profession is. What is her profession? What do you mean she's famous? Like, fame is disconnected from excellence. Drake was 1,000,000,000% right when he said that. She's not excellent at anything. She's famous. It's not even a flex to say you famous now, because you might not even do anything. You could be 50 Tyson. You could be Welvin. You could be, what the hell is that? Shamar. Like, you don't even do anything. You're just famous. It gets on my nerves.
Glory to God.
I should be famous. The hell?
Yeah. Glory to God, huh? God is good. That's why I didn't understand why you're so sad.
I'm not sad.
You are.
He was crying.
I object.
I was like, damn, what's...
Yeah, because
Just get
I just
emotional.
told you I'm emotional right now. It's either my period or I'm
The TV.
pregnant.
Well, that's sad. You having prepartum depression.
Did you not?
You having prepartum depression. This is something new. We found it out for the first time ever. It's probably a thing. Let's look it up. Prepartum depression. This is what you having, lady. It's something new. We never knew it existed. It exists.
I hear me, sir.
No, I did. I just know that, you know, a period and pregnancy don't run hand in hand.
I'm saying
They
it's
do
either-
sometimes.
Did you not hear me?
Not
You
too
mean
much.
like she means like
Either that
when your
or
period
this.
is on the way.
It's either that or this.
Next
It's on
week,
the way.
next week gonna be my emotional week.
Okay, it's on the way. I'm under the impression that it was going on right now. She was like, it's either my period
Right.
or I'm pregnant.
Yeah,
when I
like it's
listened to
finna
that-
She
come.
don't know yet. It's on the way.
Or
It's gonna come or it's not gonna come.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations if it doesn't come.
Oh God.
Congrats early.
You did tweet a few days ago that
When did
your
I tweet?
wedding is going to be in October. So you guys planning a wedding?
You guys
Yeah,
planning a wedding?
peep that. We played in the wedding.
She crazy.
Wait, now that's the hold on. Let's stop, because that's the first thing he said. That's the very first thing he said. Let the court show. They're not planning no wedding. So I'ma just let the record show that right now. Let's put that on the record. There will be no wedding in October. She's planning a wedding. He's taking no part in it, but he is now taking part in the conversation. That's the first thing he said, to clear up that he's not planning a wedding. He has not said a word. He didn't even say nothing when they said, how y'all doing? Little disrespectful ass. But now he spoke about that. Just want the record to show. Y'all paying
What was
attention?
that
'Cause I
about?
am.
Crazy, bro.
What was that about?
She's insane.
Will Zeus be televising it? What's going
Yeah.
on? Is that
You get
the
married on Zeus?
is that the episode finale of Crazy in Love?
I'm getting married in October. That's what I
Hey,
said.
I don't mind coming and,
What?
being the pastor.
To who?
You know, and seeing y'all, huh? I said, I don't mind coming, and being the pastor,
Hell
right,
yeah.
Pastor.
and signing it off, man, on the dotted line for y'all, man. I think that'd be a beautiful thing, because at first, I'm going to be real with y'all. When I seen this shit, I was like, this got to be for play. This got to be because they made good money together. That's how I looked at it. Like, people like seeing y'all together.
Right.
People like seeing y'all interact, whether it's drama, whether it's just kicking it, whether it's just y'all two motherfuckers just sitting there and just looking at each other and not saying nothing.
Right.
Because if I said it once, I said it 1,000,000 times. People relate to negativity, and these people are a negative ass couple.
People like seeing y'all together.
Yeah.
You know what
It's
I'm
all
saying?
negative.
So I didn't know until like I seen
You
like,
hate
okay,
words,
they
man.
really do f with each other.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you last time, I was like, damn, I thought it was just a sham. I said, shit, I just making money. Get your bread.
Right.
Then I started seeing y'all really do love
Why would
each
you
other.
think
And I
that?
see you even when
It's not about the money.
can't hear you, sweetie.
I said it's not about the money, but
Of course not.
I get it.
Yeah.
What is it about? What's keeping you guys together?
Love.
Man,
You think?
I object.
Because I've been in this before. I fucked with people where maybe it's a traumatic bond that brought y'all together. Maybe it was something that happened that was very big that only y'all two understand. If that makes any sense. Traumatic bonds can bring people together too.
So like traumatically.
Like shit being f***ed up.
Yeah,
Yeah. He
rich.
could have
I object to these two going through something that only them two can understand. You're trying to insult the entire planet's intelligence other than these two idiots. They got it figured out. Get the hell out of here, Sharp.
Oh.
no, just having a f***ed up situation, you having a f***ed up situation, whether it don't have to be financially. You know what I'm saying? It can just be something mentally something going on that bonded y'all. And that's what I would consider
What
almost a
bonded us?
traumatic
That's
bond. Like it'd be some
traumatically.
f***ed up
What are you
shit really
talking
bring people together.
Yeah,
Oh, when we fight each
I mean,
other?
I don't think it's traumatic. I think it's
Yeah, I don't think that either. Only if we fight each other.
it's not a traumatic bond. It's more.
I object. I object. I've said this once. I've said this twice. I'm gonna say it again. It's two different types of domestic relationships. It's the ones where the guy is abusing her and she's scared and don't want to say the wrong thing because he's abusive and all that. And then it's the ones where they fight each other. It's a difference. It is. You can say whatever you want, but it is a difference.
Of a, I don't know, like it's like an underground thing. Like
What?
when I met her, she was underground,
Right.
You know, so
Underground.
her getting
That's
to
a
the,
good way to put it.
yeah, her getting to this point.
No, it
Good
ain't.
way to put
Nah,
it.
for sure.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, put
it was an
right.
underground relationship.
No,
so
it's not.
From starting with that, it's kind of like each day that we keep going, like
What do you mean by underground
a
relationship?
bond. Underground, as in like,
Yeah, like
This dude is stupid, but I think he kind of means. Let me put some words in his mouth because he a fool. I think he means like she was with him shooting in the gym. I think he means that.
what are you talking about?
Like secret?
Can I get a shot?
no, not secret. More underground is kind of like undiscovered, you know,
Can I get a shot?
unappreciated, disliked.
Come on, Tiny, pass me the bottle.
Not ideal to the
right
to
there.
everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
really what you would applaud.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it started as that from the very beginning. So it's kind of like, all right, if
Odds
everybody.
was always against y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like if the odds is against us, obviously we're gonna have a natural bond just from being underdogs.
How do you guys feel about the Whitney and Bobby or Ike and Tina comparison?
I mean, personally, yeah, I never really,
I don't know what y'all talking
I don't really know.
I kind of think that's stupid. Oh, the odds was always against us, so we had a bond. Maybe everybody else was smarter than you and realized that y'all was just toxic as shit.
Know too much about their story, so I couldn't even tell
Who
you
are them?
if it
Not
was
like that,
similar or
but who are
not.
them?
But from what I do know, I don't have like any drugs involved. To where it's like
That's funny.
I'm feeding her anything to keep her going or anything. Honestly,
So you say she's not chemically.
And hold on. Let's not skim past what she just said. I know damn well she did not just compare these two to Ike and Tina. Excuse me. Ike Turner was a songwriter and a musician. This nigga's a whack ass rapper. Tina Turner is like an artist. She's a great singer. This girl, I don't know what she did. You just said she raps. Thanks for telling me, Sharp. She's a whack ass rapper. Are you comparing these two to Ike and Tina? It's more talent in Ike Turner's guitar pick than in both of these two put together. And that is a fact. So don't you dare compare these two to Ike and Tina. Which one is the Tina? She's Tina? Where her rolling on the river? Man, y'all better stop this. This has to stop. One more outburst like that, Gina May, whatever the hell your name is, and you will be thrown out of my courtroom. Sharp, get your prosecuting attorney, get your assistant attorney before we get her out of here. Cause all hell no. Ike and Tina? Is this what we doing in 2023? God dang. Are we serious?
Infused.
No.
yeah, no.
This is just really her.
She's just naturally fried. Yeah.
Right.
Why
So,
did you talk?
but
to
from
me
what
like
I-
that?
naturally
from what I know, from their
Naturally
situation
what?
is kind of drug based, right? Whitney Houston, Ike and Tina.
Yo, get your Dobie.
Well, that's why the comparison
Whitney
is so
Houston and
false
Bobby?
because it's kind of
Yeah.
Where's
saying that
Shannon?
these is two crackheads.
In a way, see, look, what's funny is, in a weird way, that's even worse. In a weird way, it's even worse to compare him to Bobby and Whitney. What? First of all, Bobby was in New Edition. That's one of the most iconic boy bands in the history of the planet. And Whitney Houston just might be the greatest female vocalist of all times. Is your brain not working? I'm about to throw y'all out of my court and prosecute this case myself. I don't want to hear y'all say this again. Do y'all know who these people are y'all comparing them to? What the oh my God. This is the Matrix. This can't be real. I'm dreaming this. I'm about to wake up. This is gonna be the morning, like, oh yeah, I gotta go react to that. I am not seeing this right now. I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah.
I'm not watching no Jumper.
Well, you don't look like
In a
the
way, I'm
type
watching
to-
no
Yeah,
Jumper
no,
right now.
not at all.
I'll
I mean,
be honest with you.
all we do is drink and smoke.
Don't act like you.
Yeah, no.
No,
I know
I know some drug addicts. I was about to say I know
I'm
some
not
drug
watching no
addicts.
Jumper.
Y'all don't
bro.
act like
Can't be.
that.
Yeah, no, not at all. So, I mean, but the comparison is,
Bullshit.
I can see the comparison. I guess it's a ideal couple that people don't really approve of or agree with. So,
Yo, I will
guess
super
we're-
Love
Yeah.
watching shit that they don't approve
Right, they
of,
love
right?
to keep
Love
I'm not
that
about to
tabs on
see
it,
that
though.
in this
Love
video.
that.
I
You
disagree
actually
a
tweeted
billion
something
percent.
about
Y'all
that.
already
They
know
love
why.
to keep tabs on shit they don't
That
like.
shit is
yeah,
disrespectful.
about the show.
You just tweeted
Yeah.
that
What
there
was
are
your tweet?
people
Did you quote
who.
it for us? What was your tweet?
I said, I love when I spot a motherfucker who said me and Rock doing the show is a bad idea, but they're watching full circle, like
Yeah.
every episode. They're reporting on it. They're promoting us.
Who
You know
have
what
you
I
spotted?
Academics, for sure.
Let y'all do something good though, they ain't gonna talk about you.
Nah,
They only
ain't
want to
gonna-
talk about your bad shit.
they ain't gonna never
And I
post
think
that.
me and her, we
What do they
in
do
the
good?
media world today, like me and her
What is the
experience.
song?
Let's talk about it right
kinda
now.
like,
Yeah,
it's
Well, I
like-
get dragged every time I speak well on you guys.
yeah.
yeah,
I
somebody
mean,
said
but
why
it's
That's just you compared to. Yeah. I bet I know why. I bet I know why you get dragged every time you speak highly of them. Because you say dumb shit like they're the new Ike and Tina and goddamn Whitney and Bobby. I'm dragging you. I'm dragging you every time you done spoke up on them right now. So I know why. I done did it. I just met you today and I'm dragging you already. So I know everybody else done did it. Hell yeah. What else you done said?
still
got
a
any
viral
other
moment,
comparisons?
whether you get dragged
Are they
or not, it's
Jay-Z and
still
B too?
yeah.
it brings in customers. So I see why people.
Are they any couple that's ever had any type of domestic situation? Are they Chris Brown and Rihanna too? What are they? Gina?
People do it.
The hell?
You know, obviously they got to speak on the hottest topics. So
My shit's been organic though, bro. Like I didn't do it like to
yeah,
I don't
because you
like-
keep
you know what I'm
you
saying?
keep the same personality. Like,
yeah, like I didn't do it like for views because I know it's gonna be views.
Yeah, like
I feel
right.
like that's for y'all too. Like
Right.
I don't think y'all do it for views. I don't
Nah,
think y'all
no,
do it
no.
really for any of that. I think y'all motherfuckers just crazy together. Y'all just love each other.
yeah, we just have a lot of moments. That's all.
Yeah.
We have a lot of moments, and the thing about you is you kind of like
You want the soda?
stand on your initial idea of it. And, you know, other
Alright.
podcasts and interviewers, they'll dick ride you in the beginning and then turn around.
I don't want to sneak nobody.
Yeah,
I feel like
then-
that's sneaking a
exactly.
motherfucker. Like
So in
on
the
some
beginning, they'll be
bullshit.
like, "Oh, this the hottest artist out. He's this man." Speaking specifically,
aggressive is what it's
specifically
called.
at academics right now. He'll suck my dick to this motherfucker come, and then later on fix his mouth.
Pause.
After he done sucked my dick, fix his mouth to be like, "Oh, this is not a good idea. He
Pause.
must not have this. He must not have
He's
that."
very, and I'm gonna say this, academics. You know, he's a very passive aggressive type
Yeah.
dude because he's done that to me,
He
or he's
always-
done that
he
to
a
like he's done that to
weirdo.
the no jumper crew.
He always eat his words later
Yeah,
on.
like
because
he was
he
like,
come-
I fuck with Sharp and I fuck with the whole crew, but then 2 minutes later he'd be like, I put my foot on all their chests.
yeah,
I'm
like,
bro, what is you talking
like
about,
pick a
bro?
side,
Like,
man. Like it sounds
bro,
crazy.
like that's I call that passive aggressive.
Right.
Like you acting like you cool, nigga, but you really not
Yeah,
cool. You
yeah.
really don't fuck with what we doing.
You waiting
know
for
what
your
I'm saying?
moment.
And you waiting for your moment.
Mm.
I'm gonna let them finish, but I'm gonna say this about Ack. Ack is one of the best investigative attorneys that I've ever seen in my life. He's one of the best detectives ever. Like literally. Like if it's a case and Ack on it, he gonna get to the bottom of everything. Like Ack is good at that. So like just don't do nothing stupid and have Ack on your head. So go ahead and continue.
You know, but I get it though. Everybody got a job.
For sure.
Everybody got a job, man. I guess his is to be passive aggressive.
Yeah. and-
That's what I call it. Like,
Nah, his job is to report and find drama, and when people do something stupid to get to the bottom of what really happened. He's better than the court system. If Ack was a prosecutor, everybody that's guilty would go to jail, and the innocent people would get off. I swear to God. Like he'll be the attorney general. Court would be better.
nigga, like, what are you
The
saying?
whole
You're
court
saying
system
it
would be
without
fixed
trying
with
to
DJ
say it,
Academics.
right? You know?
So
But I
the
get it.
people want to know. We all just watched episode 4 of Crazy in Love. Can we know what happened in the moment that before the cameras arrived and your head was bleeding?
Yeah. So I mean,
Do we really get
it wasn't even that deep. I'm gonna just touch the surface. Like,
touch what surface?
you know, sometimes she has
No,
a
we
day
gonna
where
talk about
she's
what happened.
feeling like
There you go.
in her best, and some days she has
Now you
days where
just no. Don't
she's
even touch the surface
she's
if you
easily
talking for
triggered.
me.
You hear me talking?
Stop. I object. All these ladies talking about it's a dog whistle. I don't even know what's going on. I've never watched this show a day in my life. I only seen the clip of when the daddy and them was fighting. I'm about to start watching it. But listen, why is she trying to stop this story? You know why? When the guilty are guilty, they don't want the innocent victim, or they don't want the victim to testify if they don't have to. This is somebody trying to smother the testimony. Like, what are you doing? You're tampering with the jury. You're tampering with the witness. That's what she's doing. She's tampering with the witness right now. Let him tell what happened with his head. Clearly, you did it.
Papa,
Do you hear me talking?
can we not talk
Yes or
about it?
no?
I
You want me to
hear
embarrass you or not?
Why the fuck you want to embarrass me?
Because
That's
when
weird.
I'm talking, you shouldn't be talking.
That's weird.
Because you
What are we
stupid,
talking
and I don't
about?
want to have to check you because everybody see it's embarrassing because a lot of these women don't have men; they're single. So now it's embarrassing to get checked by your man because these women grew up. A lot of people grew up without dad. Men too. A lot of people grew up without dads, so they're not used to the male authority just saying, "Shut up, it's over, be quiet." So now it's embarrassing to hear people get checked by men that tell you shut up, and then you have to because people aren't used to that because they didn't have dads. It's really normal, but for other people, it's embarrassing. You're cutting them off while he's talking. So now I got to check you. And for other people, be like, oh, I wouldn't let him talk to me like that, but you ain't got no man anyway, so shut your ass up. So that's what he's talking about.
What had happened, Blue?
Continue.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
Right, what happened?
So she was having one of them days where, you know, it's like an easy
She's still doing it.
fuse lit. And I was when we pulled up to the house, with some white dudes sitting on there. So I'm fucking with him, like, oh, you look like this, you look like that, you know, just fucking with him. She took it upon herself to kind of defend him, like, why are you being mean to him?
What
this,
are you
and that.
talking about? I
So
thought
I'm
you were
like-
talking about me, and then I called you a bitch. I said,
Yeah, we gotta
why
say
you being a bitch?
we gotta say what led up to
And
that
then
though.
you
We can't just say that.
fired off.
Why you say that?
Is that a dog whistle, ladies? The ladies that was defending Chrisean, she's not crazy, he is. Is that a dog whistle? He's over there joking with somebody and she's in her feelings thinking that he talking about her and then called him out his name. Is this a dog whistle? Huh?
To your
Did
man.
what I did.
Thank you.
That's your
Yeah.
man.
And it's so confusing to him that he thought that she was defending the dude, but really she was defending herself, but he wasn't even talking about her.
Let's answer that.
Like, think about it. Don't you think that, like,
That's nuts.
Okay, my man
emasculates-
called me a bitch, so why are you
There
being a
you go.
bitch? Like, why
Hey,
are you
but
being
there
a
you go,
bitch?
But that's still your man.
He gotta call me a bitch?
That's your man.
Okay, that's weird.
That's your man at the
That's
end of
weird.
the
If
day.
he call me a
Then
bitch,
why
you're a
you with
bitch
him?
too. You're
If
a
he's
bitch.
weird, if he's
You're a bitch
weird,
too.
if
You're a bitch
listen,
too.
if he
You're
is
a
weird,
bitch too.
if he
You're a
is weird,
bitch too.
See,
If
that's
You're a
that's-
bitch too.
You can't
But
get
if
through
he's
there,
Like,
weird,
what?
but
You
if
can't
he's
get through
weird, why
there.
be
Don't
with
call
him?
me a bitch if you don't want to be a bitch too.
You can't get through there.
Don't
Oh,
call me a
sweetie.
bitch if you don't want to be a bitch
You don't think that
too.
demasculates your man, son?
You
When
don't
tell
think
him
that?
You don't think that make him feel low?
My nigga, are you listening?
I'm
You're just
listening.
talking for one.
Women be calling each other that all the time. Some dudes be calling each other that. Like some dudes do, but most don't. Like some group of dudes that's friend like, man, shut up, bitch. Like some dudes do it, but a lot of them don't. So she's just, and then look how she's using it. She's evil and aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
Person.
I'm listening.
You're talking
You're
for
talking
one
for
person.
one person.
How?
You're not listening because you're not talking.
Yeah,
You're
let
just
me do my
saying the
deal.
little
You're not-
man
you're
shit.
not
I get it. That's the thing.
Yeah,
But it's
she's-
not a thing.
She's not too good at
If
letting
you're
people
like
talk
calling
and
me a
then
bitch too.
responding. She kind
He
of just
could
like,
say this double standard shit.
Well, Rock, explain yourself.
Fuck that double
selfish.
standard.
What happened in that moment? Why did you call him a bitch?
Because I felt like I was played with, and then every time he feel like he played with, he called me a bitch. So
Every
if I
time I
can't
hear
call you a
you,
bitch,
always say he's
So
playing.
you feel like if
I
I
feel
can't
like-
disrespect
if
you,
I feel
then
like
don't
I can't
You
disrespect
call
always
you a
playing
bitch.
with her. You ask her.
She's easily.
I
easily
watch it. You
triggered, bro.
always stay playing. You be like, why you playing with me, my nigga?
Easily.
Why you always doing that
Alright,
weird shit?
Cool, yeah. Okay,
that.
if I
Watch
say
your shit.
bitch, she can say, okay, cool. Like, if you could call me a bitch, I could call you a bitch back. Straight up.
I wouldn't even want to deal with somebody that doesn't have the simple common sense to understand that calling a woman a bitch and calling a man a bitch, it's a difference to it. It is a difference. So anybody act like it isn't, I'm not about to argue with you. You go ahead and argue with somebody else. I'm not going to break it down to you. I'm not going to elaborate. I'm not doing nothing. It's a difference. And anybody that doesn't understand that just doesn't have the basic common sense that I need for you to be around me.
What happens?
He don't feel
Real
that
talk.
way, so we fought. That's that. Like, what?
Did you learn anything from
What do you mean learn anything from it?
other than getting a fight?
What do you mean learn anything from it? It's,
By coming together
it's
with your man and
weird.
saying, you know what, baby, we not
That-
gonna be
that-
on that
the
anymore.
fact that
because
you
I
didn't
really do
understand that
fuck with you
question
and
means a
respect
lot.
you. Church, I don't know if she really do at that point. If she gonna roll her eyes at
Nah,
it.
she's very.
The fact that, let me object. I object. The fact that he has asked her, did you learn anything from getting into it with your man, just shows the type of person that she is. Like even in a situation, like everybody live a different situation. I ain't condoning nothing. I'm just talking. Some women done got into a fight with their man before. It ain't no domestic situation. It's just a situation where they got into it before, but it never happened again. And it never happened before that, but it happened a time. And they're still together and it just happened. But she learned from it. And some women just think that it's normal to be in situations where they get into it and argue and fight. And like I said this all the time. See, this is going to turn into a whole different thing. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to just do a whole nother topic about it. Let's go.
If you're
So-
called a bitch by a
self-centered, very
nigga,
I should be able to call you. a
and
bitch
yeah,
back.
I can be able to call you a bitch back, but just
But I
because it's
think-
a double standard thing,
I think
that's
you're.
unfair. Don't talk to me about the unfair shit.
We heard that.
Oh,
Don't
let's
talk
say
to
this.
me about the double standard
Can you
shit.
let them talk?
I'm done with
Always
that.
say this. Okay.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear what Gina's about to say. What you about to say?
Because
I was
if
just
you're
gonna
called a
say
bitch
the-
and you make it common,
The perception is just different, just because of how much we've seen you be the aggressor so much. So that's why people is looking
sure,
at
I
it.
see like the aggressor.
That's why people is looking at it like you're just instantly the one that's the disrespectful one because of what people see you,
You
doing.
think that I'm the
Yeah,
disrespectful?
Yes.
you are. Yes.
Yes.
We can all
This
attest
is
to
your
Yes.
that.
intervention today. We tricked you.
Everybody tell her a real answer. Yes.
We tricked you today. This is really an
Disrespectful.
intervention. Welcome.
That day, you called me a
Oh, I didn't know that's what we was doing. My bad. I'm about to change it from people's court to intervention. I tricked y'all. This is not people's court. It's Chrisean's intervention. Let's get her.
bitch for
Well,
no
what?
reason.
Oh, I'm
y'all
here
tell
for
us
this.
what happened.
You
Wait,
got
wait,
acting.
wait.
You
Let's-
got
let me
acting.
roll up.
You got
Let's
acting
stay
bad.
on that day. Let's stay on that.
What are you
Go
talking about?
Back and forth. So yeah, that day,
About to let you hit
I'm
me
playing
and
with the
beat
white
shit out of you
dude.
back.
I'm playing with the
What?
white dude,
I'm a little
whatever.
bitch.
and I guess
Straight
she felt some type of
You
way.
still talking about it. This your intervention. You got a bad attitude. You can't even let it go. Like you still talking about it. This is how you are with every situation. Something simple like that. It's a made up situation. It's a scenario that really didn't even happen because he was talking to somebody else and you thought that he was talking about you. And now you still can't let it go. Still. Even in this interview. This is who you are as a person.
About
You do this all the time.
I don't know about him. So she's like, man, leave him alone.
It's not even that. He
bitch
keeps
ass
saying
nigga.
him.
I said, what?
Whatever he said, I thought he was talking about me. He kept saying he was. Oh,
It was a
you said it,
miscommunication.
yeah, like he
Definitely not.
had it
Definitely not.
because I was
Cat.
like, oh yeah, you a
Drunk.
bitch for that. He like, ooh, wham. I wasn't even talking to you. I'm talking to the other nigga. Ooh, wham. Like,
Cat.
what are you talking about?
Rock, have you
Right.
ever
I remember.
Have you ever had a sober day?
Shut the fuck up, yes.
No, don't
you
tell me
one
to
of them
shut the
niggas that's
fuck up. Hey,
disrespectful.
listen
and
to
you're
me.
not even,
I'm being very
you're not
cool
talking
with
to
you.
me. You're not talking to me.
No, I'm
You're not
being
talking
very
to me.
cool,
You're not
but you
talking
come
to
in
me.
disrespectful.
You're not
That's
you're
your
not
fucking
really talking to me.
problem.
You're not really
Couldn't have
talking
been
to me.
mine.
You're not really
You
talking.
would have did half of
You're
that
not really
shit.
talking to me.
That's on
You're not
Jesus
really
Christ.
Right. You in an interview. This is my show. You talking about shut the fuck. I have the mic. This is my mic. I bought these mic. I can kick you out. What the hell are you talking about? That is not what you say. That's the wrong words to ever say to somebody that's hosting. You could disagree. You could say a lot of things to argue with a host, but telling them shut up is the wrong thing to just say. Like, you got to know your environment. Like, you tell your man shut up. You can't tell the host shut up. Like, that's the wrong person to tell shut up. I will start talking. The hell is your problem? This is what I do. You shut up. Shut up.
You wouldn't have did that shit.
Go ahead. What happened? What happened?
You wouldn't have did none of that shit.
You're not really talking.
That remind me of the person. Now I got to stop again. That remind me of the person that commented on my hotboxing video. Oh, it made me, you were talking too much. It made me have to go watch it somewhere else. It's my reaction channel. How can I talk too much? I'll talk as much as Cat Williams and Mike Tyson if I felt like it. And what she didn't realize is I cut out all of the little promos and little stuff. I cut out about 20 minutes of nonsense. So she had to go watch stupid stuff that was 20 minutes of me being funny and giving insight anyway. So she should have just stayed. The hell?
It's
So
cool.
she
So
crazy.
Blueface was
Shut
talking
up.
to somebody else.
You're not really talking to me. I
That
can
liquor
drink
ain't no
liquor.
good for you.
I can drink liquor. I can do whatever the
makes you
fuck I
toxic.
want, bro.
Well, let's
What?
finish the story. So
Toxic.
Got over 60,000 over my body. Like,
So
what are you
what?
talking?
And
You
you
talking
still
about all that
toxic.
weird shit? Like,
But you're still toxic.
nigga,
You can have
nobody's
you can have
toxic.
100,000
If
on your body. 100
if I feel the way I
If
feel,
you
I feel
toxic,
the way
you're
I feel,
toxic.
nigga. If I feel disrespected,
You're
I feel
toxic.
disrespected.
That's your
You
man.
feel disrespected, you feel disrespected.
That's your
Yeah, he's my man.
Not just
Okay,
a nigga
cool.
off the street.
This is the same nigga that will call me a bitch. So what do you mean?
I object. I object to her feeling disrespected because the testimony is she will feel disrespected even when somebody's not even talking to her, and she'll just pull it out the air when he's talking to somebody else. And, oh, why are you acting like a bitch? So I object to her feeling disrespected.
talking
I don't
about?
care.
You do
I
something.
don't even know if it's valid.
You do something.
Nigga, it's
How
not
about you?
even that.
Do
It's
you
like,
feel like when he
Shut the fuck
calls
he
you
make the
one, are
bitch
you
for a
acting like
comment,
that?
and I can't
He's
say it
saying
back
it should
without
be
the
justified.
time.
You saying it should be justified
When he
because
call me
he
a
does it.
bitch, okay,
shit ain't
cool. When I call him a bitch, it's a fight.
That shit ain't justified.
Straight up.
Gina, if you
Know how to
tell
talk to your
she sounds
man.
Crazy, don't do that woman. Gina.
It's not a woman
Know how to
shit,
talk
bro.
to
She
your
know
man.
what's going on, nigga. If you,
I understand.
I object. I object again. This is just common sense within yourself. If he call you a bitch and it's cool, and you call him a bitch and it's a fight, why do you keep doing it? Obviously, it's a problem with you doing that. And you think you should be able to do it, but it keeps being a problem. So obviously, it's a problem. Why don't you make it a problem when it's done to you? Huh? Why is it cool when it's done to you? Make it a problem then. If you just used to fighting when you call him one, fight when he call you one then. Fuck it. I'm encouraging y'all to fight. Fight when he calls you one then. Keep the same energy. You just said it's cool. It ain't cool when you do
we're
it.
politicking.
Rock, I understand that, but we
Shit really hurt
It's
me.
cool when
I
he do it.
understand
It's problem when you
that.
do it.
Wait, look.
So if I can't
I
call you a
understand
bitch,
that
you
part.
can call me a bitch
know
and
the
we
song?
gonna
You
fight.
gotta talk over
Because I called you a bitch.
Yes,
You
it's
just can't
cool.
listen to nobody. Huh?
It's cool when he do it. It's a problem when you do it.
I understand if you call me a bitch, I should
You
be able to
said
call you a
that,
bitch
and that was
back.
your
However,
testimony, not
you're
mine.
still responsible for your response to that. And I don't think hitting him with glass was the correct response.
You hit him with glass.
Yeah.
That's not even what happened. Look, that's what
My
happened.
hand is
Is
cut
this
up.
So
what
this what
testify
happened.
to?
Let me
And I
finish
can't
the
use
story.
my good
So you
hand.
gotta keep talking.
And if a nigga like play me, what do you mean, babe? What did we Ray say? If I'm about to be quiet and I'm gonna be painting a bad picture,
You're not painting.
it's cool.
You're painting
But if
yourself.
we,
Well,
how?
let's finish the story and then respond,
I'm
Rock.
really cool with
You're,
you.
you're
Fuck
not,
with
you're
your
not even
shit.
telling the story. You're making it seem like I hit you first.
Getting warm. Tell somebody to see you.
Let's just not even
Oh,
talk
what
about if I
happened?
ain't hit you first.
Now you
So
Did I hit you
basically,
first?
she felt some type of way.
Oh, all right. Did I hit you
So she
first?
said, "You acting like
Did
a
I hit
bitch."
you first?
I said, "Damn, why
Okay,
you
then.
doing
I
that?"
didn't hit you first.
So she had this little cut on her hand from weeks prior. She had to cut herself, and I knew that it was a sensitive spot for her. So I said, "Hey, watch your mouth," and I squeezed her in, and she just turned up instantly, like, "Oh no, whoopty whoop wham, whoopty whoop wham," and so she started coming on to me, And so, yeah, that's how that happened. So as she coming on to me, I'm like, deflecting, obviously wrestling with her.
Next, can we go to the next
So
question?
once she realized she couldn't beat me, she went outside, she went for a walk. She came back with a glass cup in her hand. I kid you not. I locked the fucking sliding door. I'm like, all right, she finna come do some fried shit. She went for a walk, she came back with a glass cup. I locked the door on her.
Where the shot
She
at?
like opened the door. I'm like, come on, I'm a
Can you
crip.
give it
I
to me?
ain't
I'm
finna
about to
like,
walk out and give it.
no, I opened the door,
Pass me
boom.
that cup over there, Turk.
Open the door, boom. She started coming close to me with that glass. I'm like, ooh, I know she finna hit me with this glass, right? I'm like,
No, I just
she don't need nothing. She good. Don't baby her. Gonna make it work.
Hey, handle
Don't
it,
give her
bruh.
too much
What do
attention.
you
It's gonna
mean,
make it worse.
babying me?
So look,
What do you mean too much attention? Why are you doing that? I'm not against you right now. Stop being like that. We
can I
can
say
not
something
talk
real
about
quick?
this
Is like
fucking
being your
stupid
worst
ass.
interview ever. Like usually you cool, you like.
I'm
player.
cool.
Now you just being like.
How? Because
overly
he.
obnoxious.
Because you're trying to say
doesn't
I
matter.
started
It
it.
doesn't
Like,
matter.
nigga, like I hit you first. I didn't hit you
I
first.
wish you
Don't
knew-
say that.
I wish you knew that your
Let me
response
hit you
to stuff
first.
means more than what somebody did first or second. Your response
Let me hit you first.
speaks for you.
Okay, but I didn't.
What happens first or second has nothing to do with you. Your response is what just throws you off the fucking
Did
tip.
you hear them what they say though?
Did I say I hit you first?
It's not even that. Did
I
you
say
hear
you
what
hit me
they
first?
said?
Hold on, let me stop. Cause let me I was texting. I just missed something. I know they said something stupid, so I object to like the last 2 minutes. I don't even know what was said, but I know it was something. So if I missed something, my bad. It was stupid. My bad. It was dumb. So I ain't even hear it, but I just object to the last 2 minutes because I didn't hear it. So whatever they said, I object. We back.
Fuck what they said.
Yeah,
they
fuck-
wasn't
Fuck about
We're
who hit
talking
who
to
You're
them.
first.
worried about what exactly.
Okay.
So let's get the story straight.
Okay.
Instead of going, what you said is fuck what they said.
They said.
Okay, so
Fuck what they said. I'm saying like if they're saying what they're saying.
Fuck what they saying. If we saying fuck what they saying, why you saying what they saying?
Because we're in with them and you agreeing with the same niggas we saying fuck what they saying. What you saying? You just say fuck
You're not
them.
making no sense.
How I'm not making no sense.
So she came back with the cup.
Yeah, she came back with the cup. I'm like, I know she's not finna do this. Open the door. She start acting like she's finna hit me with the cup. I'm like, bro, if you hit me with this cup, like it's gonna go up. Like, don't do that. So I kind of like turned to the side and I dip. She threw the cup right at my head. Boom. It went up.
I wanna speak on some for
It's
real.
not even why we gotta even
I'm not even
speak on
talking
that
about.
shit.
I'm not talking about that. Can I speak?
Let's talk about some money.
Give me 2 seconds. I used to
talking
look
about
at
a
women
cut
like this. They
and how
used
I
to
went
be
through
able
his
to beat
head.
us emotionally. Now they want to try to fight us physically. You can't beat us physically. But y'all knew what y'all could do was beat us emotionally. Y'all knew how to hit us where it really hurt on the inside. Women don't even do that no more. It's really external. Bow, I
Yeah,
want to
now-
hurt you physically.
Sure, look,
but you
this
can
what it
hurt us
is.
really
Sure,
mentally
this
and
what it is.
emotionally. But they don't, it's like women have lost that.
Sharp, this is what it is. It's that equality shit. Just how you see how they agree. Oh, if you call me a bitch, I should be able to call you a bitch too.
Then take what comes with
How
that.
is that so if you have a
Right?
vagina and I have
we
a
were
penis?
we were taught to take off on
Janice,
people that call us
yeah.
bitches, right?
They're not.
They're not.
Their
If a
friends can
nigga
call
call
them
you
a
a
hey
bitch, you
bitch,
can't
what's
say bitch
up?
back.
With the word bad,
This
before
what
you
it
go
is.
cool.
It's a flawed double standard. That's just what it
But
is.
there's
It's just
plenty-
a flawed double
But
standard.
listen, Gina, there's plenty of those that work in favor of you guys, right?
Yes.
Such as dealing with women, such as
Object.
hitting a man.
Yeah.
Object. I'm sick and tired of this. It's no such thing as a flawed double standard because there's double standards that are double standards and we live with them. Damn. You want to know what a flawed double standard is? The fact that I make content and if I had just an ass and some titties, I would have way more subs. The fact that I have feet, but nobody wants to buy pics of them. But I don't complain about it. It's just a double standard that exists. So shut up about the flawed double standard because life is full of flawed double standards, but they're just double standards that exist. Just enjoy your double standard. Don't complain about the ones that don't apply to you. Enjoy the ones that do. They're double standards. It's ones that exist for everybody, so you can't complain about it. It's like an active list, and it's probably equal for men and women of double standards that it just feels unfair if you say it. I be on TikTok. I hate that app because it's people who have way more subs than me, and they don't even talk. They don't do anything. They just lip sync and dance and do dumb shit that I don't do, and they have subs. They're not smart. They could get on this live and talk to me. So what are we saying? So it's double standards that are unfair for all of us. You just have to enjoy yours and shut the hell up about the ones that don't matter, that aren't yours. Everyone has them. Enjoy yours. Damn.
Nah, I don't agree with the nigga. I don't play with domestic violence.
But I'm saying, regardless, if you hit me or if you hit me,
Well, see,
it's
now,
gonna be
all right,
that's
then, all right, then, what you talking for?
If I hit her, people are gonna really feel like.
Well,
You're the aggressor. You're the abuser.
So I've said before that I have the issue.
Hold on, Gina. Just like you said, it's a flaw. You guys have way more.
No, let her talk because she be saying stupid
So
stuff.
why you can't take one?
It sounds backwards.
I done took a laundry bag full of
One flaw, double standard.
I took a laundry bag full of bitches. That's why I said I understand what she's saying.
Bro, y'all have so many flawed
I
favors.
just don't agree with what happened. But I understand what she's trying to say. Do I agree with her calling you a bitch? No.
I get what she's saying too, but in closing of that,
Not like that, but I don't agree.
In closing of that, we were taught that when you get called a bitch,
you want to say bitch, say it.
This is the thing. If we continue the pattern with a guy, at some point we got to be the person to say, let's stop it.
Lay down. You gotta be submissive.
I know your mama taught you that. Like, hey, well, if you call somebody a bitch, you just got to be prepared for what comes after that. People taught me that shit. Straight up, you call a grown ass man. You call a grown ass man a bitch.
What come after that is me calling you.
Sharp,
By the time I get to calling a nigga a bitch, I'm already done.
Hold on, Gina and Sharp. So this day,
Right,
we fought
right.
with this she called me a bitch first.
That's the first. Let me stop because that's the first thing Gina said that really makes some full sense. By the time she calling him out his name, she done with him because she don't really respect him like that. And Chrisean should know the difference between every time you do something, it's a problem. Why do you keep doing it? That don't make no sense. That's like, yo, every time I go to this club, people fighting and shooting. And then today, like, yo, where you want to go? Yo, let's go to this club that we just said every time we go there, somebody fight and shoot. And then we want to go to that club. Why? Why do you want to go to that club? Every time you go there, it's some fighting and some shooting. And you're going to dress up, do your hair, get a haircut, get a lineup, do all this stuff, get a babysitter to go to that club. Why? They're about to fight and shoot. You know they are. So why would she keep doing it? It doesn't make no sense. It's just like a lesson in stupidity.
About what made her call me that? Ask her.
Because I felt like play with, like whatever he said.
How so? What I said?
I don't really remember.
Just tell him, don't play with me, my nigga.
She don't remember.
Tell him like that. Like, don't play with me before we really get into it.
Don't play with me. I'm
right.
trip.
Hey, I can feel that.
We're talking and shit, and in the way you talking is like weird. Like he's just disrespecting me. So I'm like, yo, why are you being a bitch? She like, oh yeah, and I'm like.
But you did.
See, I don't know what that means. I object. See what I'm saying? I object. I don't know what the way you talking to me is weird means. I don't even know what that means for you to call somebody out their name. Did he call you out your name? But you mean the way he talking to you is weird? Was he yelling? Did he raise his voice? Like, what is he doing? That's weird. You're not saying anything. You're doing a lot of talking, but you're not telling me. I want to hold him accountable because I don't like how something about him. It's something about him that I just don't like. So I want him to be the blame for something, but you're not telling me what. I'll figure it out on my own, but you're not helping me. And it's a problem for you.
You a bitch. You should be able to call me one back, right? Is that wait? Don't think for a woman right now. Hold on. That's what she said, right?
Without repercussion, yes.
Okay. So if I don't call you a bitch first and you call me one first,
That's wrong.
He can say, hey, it's cool when you say you're my bitch. It's cool when you say you're my bitch, but when you be like, bitch, chill out. Whoa. But is it cool when he say you my bitch?
She basically saying you shouldn't have got mad at it.
Are you cool?
Why not?
I want to hear the answer to this because I saying
my bitch.
Before I object, I want
I
to
don't
hear
know.
him
I didn't call you
answer her
bitch.
answer.
Why not? Why shouldn't have I got mad at it if I didn't call
That's
you a
just a
bitch?
whole trip.
You would call me a bitch any other time when you.
We're not talking about any other time though.
I'm saying when you're.
Well, I object. Okay, so since she didn't answer, I object. Let me throw this in real quick. It's that show. I don't know the name of it. I don't know the name of it, but it's that show she was on. Basically, it's just some ratchet shit where they was in a house fighting, and they refer to each other as bitch. So she's one of them females that refer to females as a bitch, even when they're just talking. Like, what up, bitch? Bitch, these bitches, they got me. Da, 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 da. So she refers to that. So I don't want to hear this from her. There's a reason why it's cool when he says it to her. So her doing it is a different type of level of disrespect. She brings the energy to herself. He doesn't bring it. She brings it.
Mad when it's your time and you feel like you want to feel, you say bitch. I felt like
So
what
you
I
were
wanted
mad?
to feel,
You were mad?
and what I wanted to say, and I was upset with you. I called you a bitch.
So why did you
It's a problem.
why did you hit him with a cup?
What?
Why did you hit him with a cup?
Okay, well, say it in arguments then. Let me
That's
stop.
how you-
Object again. All right, well, say it in arguments. Say it every time he say it to you. Say it every time he says it to you then. Do it that then. Since you just have a need to call him a bitch, you could say it every time he says it to you. But don't tell me he says acting, he's the way he was talking was just weird. And I told him, why you acting like a bitch? No, you don't say it first. Say it in response, and then we'll be okay. Fuck it. Since you just have to say it in response. Anytime he says it to you, then you say it. Other than that, don't say it. How about that? Fuck it.
Thinking about it because you ain't even got the
'Cause
truth
you
on you.
got the problem.
That's why you repeated it. You think I don't know?
Bro, she's
You a hell of a
right.
babysitter, bro.
I'm telling you.
You good as hell. Whoa.
I'm telling you,
Whoa,
see,
why you
look,
do that, baby?
that type of shit.
I'm listening.
Come correct.
Couple of drinks after that, you gonna be like,
Come correct.
you're not even gonna think about it.
What'd you say?
No, because you had repeated, you was like this. Why did I hit him with a cup? I thought you was gonna come off because such and such, such and such.
With a cup because a nigga wanted, like, yeah. He
I'm
showed
saying
that we're fighting,
something,
so yeah.
something so.
You said your hand was fucked up. You said your hand was injured.
Yeah, so yeah. I hit him with a cup. What's up? What are you saying?
That's very violent.
Okay.
Just re-injure your hand with a cup. What's up?
So let's get violent. If you're
Rock.
violent, let's get
I
violent.
thought you loved him.
I love him, but if you want to get
What if
violent,
one day you actually
let's
heard
get
him and
violent.
he's not here with us no
You wanna
more?
get violent?
She don't get
Rock,
it.
can I
I object again. So your hand was already hurt from what? A fighting? We're just gonna assume fighting. We don't know what it was hurt for, but we're gonna assume fighting. And then you injured, and then you still want to hit someone with a cup. Come on, Chrisean.
ask you a question?
You want to fight
You wanna
hurt.
get violent,
Bad,
let's
bruh.
get violent.
Can I ask you a question?
Straight up.
So
It's the life we
You're
chose.
saying you're bad.
No, I said that's bad. I'm not
That
saying
mentality.
you're bad.
I'm saying the
I
mentality.
said that's bad.
The yes man, bitch.
Oh, but are you supposed to sit there and always try to be the prove man, bitch? You don't have to prove everything.
Yeah.
There's nothing to
I don't want to
prove.
prove shit.
You did by hitting him with a
But if
cup.
I-
Yeah, you do.
Cause I have a right to express myself, nigga.
With a cup,
Fuck
getting
you
hit?
talking about, yeah.
That's expressive.
Yeah. If my hand is fucked
Good
up,
Lord.
I can't hit you with my right hand.
I can only
You hit me
imagine
with
what
a
shit
cup.
like she feels like getting
Wait,
physical.
hold on.
Real.
Trying to tell you, man.
Rock.
I'm scared right now.
It's to the point where it's like you have to contest that. You feel me?
Nigga, yeah, a cup.
Like not
You
a
said you got stomped on?
What the fuck?
not a stranger. I'm saying it's to the point where it's like
So, ladies that says he's not crazy and Blueface is dog whistling her, is Sharp dog whistling her too? Because she's acting the same way with him.
man,
Y'all
you're
don't know
gonna
what's going on. Shut up.
you're gonna feel like you have to go
Shut
there.
up. The fuck?
The walk off. Mic drop. Bad fool. I'm telling you it's bad.
It's not bad. Nigga, like, let's really tell it or let's skip to the next subject. Straight up.
All right, so tell it straight up. Don't be like.
Let's tell it straight up or let's get to the next subject.
Can we get?
Well, I just need you
Let's
to be
get
a little
straight.
bit more
Which
respectful.
one?
Yeah, we
Because
just
I'm
want-
trying to
that's
really
all.
be.
First of all, how can we tell it straight up with you cutting people off, being disrespectful, and going on these rants? I ain't gonna say you did a walk off mad. I'm gonna just say you went to get the bottle because you was mad. So it basically was a walk off mad, but it wasn't. I'm done walking off because I don't want to talk. You was trying to get the bottle, so we're gonna let you have that. But you need to be more respectful, like Sharp said.
respect
That's all.
you.
Flat out.
And he like
Respect.
squaring up like
Y'all
my
playing.
nigga, like what's happening?
Because I
Like, nigga, I
can.
take off on you.
Because I
sure.
can. I'm not.
telling you,
Because I'm talking to you.
No,
I'm
you
talking
can't.
to you.
Don't talk
I
at
can
me.
feel
Talk
your-
to me.
Okay, look.
Why you getting all
I can
hyped?
feel
Didn't I
your
tell you I fucked
energy.
with you when you
I
first
can
walked
feel
in?
yeah, but
I said
I
that,
can
right?
feel your energy.
I meant
I
that.
can feel
I
your
don't lie,
energy.
but I don't lie.
What you're doing,
Ask
you're
me
trying to
questions.
respect him because he's
No,
a
no,
man.
no,
and
no.
I
I
get-
fuck with him. I
Okay,
respect
yeah,
you when
you
you're a
fuck with
woman.
him.
I still respect
Cool.
you.
Cool. If you can hear me out,
I ain't just like
if you
fuck
can
out
hear
Right,
me
he
out,
ain't
then
disrespect
that'd
you.
be
That
cool.
shit
Like,
ratchet.
Go ahead. What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
But
Rick?
that shit just
Just
changed
wanna
the
hear
whole
you.
Let us
mode.
all hear you.
I'm just trying to disrespect
Okay.
you. Just
Nobody
hear me out.
disrespect you one time in
So
here.
what is it?
What is it?
The fuck?
Right.
The cups. We're talking about the cups and
It's the
getting.
Hennessy.
We're
It's
getting.
not Hennessy. I'm talking.
But I'm saying, listen.
I would
It's
love for her to just
If
be on
Right,
champagne.
so do
We
you-
gotta start sipping some rose
Fuck
and
champagne.
things.
Fuck
I know you
rosé.
wanna be on that.
Nigga, we
Nobody's
here.
disrespecting
Rock,
you.
do
Why
you-
Nobody
need to
dis-
disrespect
It's
us?
I'm not
something else.
disrespecting.
You are.
No, I'm
You
not.
are.
I'm coming how you coming.
Yes, you
Let's
are.
go.
He's not coming like that.
You
though.
done got up. You done did extra
Nobody's
shit.
coming like that.
No, we're keeping all this.
You the only person coming like
All
that.
right, I have a question.
I ain't say erase it. I said run that shit
I
back.
have a question, Rock.
What? I mean, not what, but yes. No, because I'm defensive right now.
For
you know?
what?
You don't have to be defensive. We listening.
Why?
My
It's
friend
just a sensitive
15 minutes
topic.
ago.
What's
We
the
was
sensitive
worried about
topic?
your feelings.
Everything.
What is?
We're talking about like a glass cup going.
Everything
through
is
your
a
head.
sensitive
You trying to
topic.
say? You trying to say?
You want to act like you give a fuck now?
You're trying. I always gave a fuck. You're trying to say, and you're trying to gaslight me. Just let me talk for myself. I don't like nobody setting me up in a conversation. Let me talk for myself. You saying what you're saying. You saying, okay, I disrespected you. Wooty wooty, ma'am. I had no what reason to disrespect you?
Yeah.
How?
What was the reason?
What do you mean?
If anybody disrespect you,
Whatever you
disrespect,
said.
listen.
Look,
but
whatever
that's
you
the-
said
That's the
triggered me.
move part. Like,
Whatever you
if
said
somebody
triggered
disrespect
me.
me,
Listen, let me stop. Let me stop. Kudos to her for actually using gaslight correctly because a lot of people don't, but here's the problem with it. The fact that she might actually be crazy for how she feels. So he might not be trying to make her feel crazy. He might be telling the truth about why she's crazy. So she used the term correctly, but she might not have been using it correctly because she might actually be crazy. So he might not have been gaslighting her. She actually used the term correctly. However, it might not have been gaslighting because he might not be trying to make her feel crazy. She might actually be for what she's doing. And the testimony that she's given shows that she was, because she said, you was just talking to me weird and I called you like, so now it's like, you was being crazy. He's not gaslighting you, but you use the term correctly. And I want to give her props for that because a lot of people don't. People don't do it.
I can tell you exactly what they said, how they said it, which part I didn't like, and what triggered me.
Yeah, right. Bitch, like, all right, if I feel disrespect, I'm like, and I say what I say, like, all right, you been a bitch. He didn't take it like how I said it. He like, oh, you call me a bitch? Yeah, what you mean?
Right.
You call me a bitch all the time when you feel like I'm a bitch, you feel like I'm a bitch, so you gonna say it. So why can't I say you a bitch? Cause I feel like you a bitch. Like straight up.
Like I heard your feelings.
if you don't
So if a nigga play with you
Right.
and you feel like a
Your feelings
bitch,
was hurt.
and I say you a bitch,
At this point, this is where it's your fault, Blueface. This is where we hold you accountable, sir. You deal with this. You like this drama. You like this disrespect. You don't have to tolerate this. You want to tolerate this. So, I ain't trying
and
to
then
hear
I'm
that.
like, okay, You say you always tell me when I'm a bitch. Why can't I tell you when you're a bitch?
Because-
Okay, that's weird.
Listen. You can
Straight up.
wait, hold on, Gina. You can tell me that.
Bro, you say, oh, you need to remember
you
word
can.
from word. I don't, bro. Because the one
That's
thing about
crazy.
me, one thing about trauma,
swearing your
I like
words,
to no.
Told you,
Like,
I'm not drunk.
There it went.
One thing about trauma, one thing about shit that play with me,
Why do you
I
have
want
so
to
much trauma?
forget.
Why you have so
What
much
do you
trauma?
mean? I don't. I
Right,
kind of
that's
like.
what I asked earlier.
I
We
wanna know
got
too.
detoured.
Why
Are
you
you
got so much
kidding?
trauma?
Are you
I'm
getting
asking
it?
you why you have so much trauma.
Fuck the trauma. I'm talking about the situation
Well, you
we're
brought it
talking
up.
about. You're trying to like change the subject
That's
and play
not
with
what
me
you
because I'm
asked, though,
drunk. I'm
Shark.
not drunk. I'm
You
listening.
said we don't.
Just to clear up what Sharp just said. He asked, do they have some trauma that bonded them together? He didn't ask her what trauma does she have. You know what I'm saying? That's not asking him what trauma does he have, what trauma does she have, because they might have trauma, but it's separate. So he was wrong when he said that, but he did ask about trauma, but he didn't directly ask her about her trauma. So no, he did not say, he did not ask her that earlier. No, he did not.
Lit, nigga.
We don't
I'm
think
lit.
you drunk.
What's
we
up?
got your back.
The fuck?
I think
Why
you
are
drunk.
you acting like we're your enemies here?
I'm not. I'm trying to talk
Only
to you.
reason he
You're
don't
not
think
letting
you
me
drunk
talk.
is
You're
he's
trying to
drunk.
talk for me.
but
Like,
talk to us
straight
like we
up.
fam. I was hella cool. We was
And then
hella
you're
cool
laughing.
20 minutes
Hold
ago.
on. Wait. Express yourself.
What? Let me
Express yourself.
drink.
All right,
Man.
good.
This shit wild.
Rock, do you ever so I'm not against you. I'm here
I'm
with
not
you.
against
I'm
you.
listening.
Nobody here.
But
Now you trying to
I-
laugh
Nobody's
and
against
trying
her.
to get
She's
a
against her
joke.
damn
What you
self.
saying.
Against you, I might be
You trying
against
to
certain
joke.
situations.
Stop playing with me.
Listen, I might be
That
against
was
certain
playing with me. Trying
situations,
to joke
but I'm not
what she
against
said,
her
what she
per
said.
se.
What are you playing
Nobody's
for?
against you.
What you playing
over
for?
so
Lit.
It's
I
sensitive.
think I'm gonna finish.
What
the
you
interview.
playing for?
I think I'm gonna finish the interview.
No, you're not.
You wanna do it by yourself?
What do you mean? Do it
You
by
wanna do it or I'm
myself.
gonna do it? I'm
Are
not
you
finna-
looking
no,
at
no,
me?
No. Wait, listen to what I'm saying. Fuck.
No, because you're being
You
weird.
listen to what I'm saying?
They're talking to me. Am I supposed to just be quiet?
That's crazy. This
If
is
you
the
want
type
me
look,
to be
guys,
quiet,
look.
I
I'll be
never thought I'd be
quiet.
dealing with a female like
If you
this.
want,
Like,
you want me to be
Listen,
quiet, I'll
usually
be
when I talk
quiet.
sharp, my
No,
voice
you
gonna
supposed to
shut
know
the
when it's
fuck
your
up.
place to
Listen,
talk.
Man, that's
Supposed to.
weird,
Listen to what I'm
bro.
saying.
Like,
Talking late.
Hold on, Sharp.
I feel
Usually when I talk, I'm used to a bitch shutting the fuck up, listen to what I'm saying, dissecting it, and then picking her part of
her truth.
exactly.
I feel it.
This one right here, she just
stop saying this one right here.
She
Talk
just
to
like-
me. Look at me.
it's like-
I'm right here. I'm fucking right here. I'm right here with you.
you gonna finish.
Stop playing with me with Shark. I love you. You just talking to Shark and you trying to like isolate me from that conversation. I love you. I'm sorry. You want me to be the bitch you talking about? What you talking to Shark about? I'll be that bitch. You said any other bitch.
Right.
Like what? I'll be cool and I'll be quiet. I'll be cool.
I speak for myself.
I'll be cool and I'll be quiet. Like
talking.
I'll be
If
cool.
you gonna
Like
be quiet, why are you talking?
cause I'm talking to you, man.
What are you talking about?
Cause Daddy, I'm talking
Please.
to you. I'm talking to you. How I feel.
About being quiet.
so let's bring
guys,
things.
Not to get hit like that.
Rock, I have a question for you.
We're trying to get to
I'm
some
not.
questions. For real.
I don't care. I
That's
don't
cool.
look bad. I look like myself.
Rock, I have a question for you.
The fuck? They asking hard questions that nobody never asks. And this is how I'm answering them. Straight up. If you don't want to be with me in these answers, then
I
stay
fuck with
there.
that. She said her asking some hard ass questions.
Damn.
I feel that shit. She said, hold on.
Ask them questions.
We're trying here, baby.
No,
But
they're not.
Well, I have another hard question.
Hello, babe.
Stop grabbing me.
Why not?
Come on, why are you?
hey, come on. Hey,
I'm
Rock.
gonna step out and let y'all do this.
All right.
What are you getting
Hey.
up for?
Stop grabbing me, please. Stop grabbing me. Please, don't grab me. I'm a man.
Yeah.
Hey, you're trying to
Grab one of these bitches or something. Don't grab me.
you acting like
No, I just said stop grabbing me.
What the hell is wrong with these two?
If you don't grab this bitch and body slam her, I will do it. You want me to grab her?
Huh?
Hey,
I blame him for this. I ain't stopping the video.
Huh?
It's not unbearable for you,
He about to-
but I understand why he wanted to step out and let her do the interview because she was running her mouth too much.
I got security in here. Y'all better call me.
Hey, Psych, can you please help
Call your
me
security.
get some help?
This is her fault.
If y'all gotta
We got
put her
security
outside,
with them. They're cool. Yeah, hey, please.
Jay, fix her. Better get the security quick. Get the security quick.
Come on, we got it. Hey, we just trying to get you right, sweetie.
Gotta
Come on
made a
now.
sign up in here.
Okay, all right. All right. I've been talking about it for a whole hour, so I'm gonna give the lady some credit. I've been asking y'all, is this a dog whistle? Is this a dog? That was a dog whistle. I'll admit it when it's the truth. Okay, so this is what he did wrong. She is. I think she is. But listen, this is what he did wrong. He did this act. Like, okay, yeah, she was over talking and all this stuff, but he didn't have to get up and act like he was gonna leave the interview and let her do it on her own. No. Why are you here to alienate her? She came with you, and you did that as an act. Like now you're back sitting down, but she's triggered still. You knew you was gonna trigger her. She not as calm as you. So don't get up doing stuff to make her mad like you gonna get up and leave, and then now she's mad. She was already mad. So you saying, oh, I'm gonna leave, I'm out, is triggering to her. You just got done saying when she went to get the bottle, you was talking about the walk-off, but you just did the walk-off, and now you back, but she's mad. So you triggered her. You just blew a dog whistle. You did. So I've been saying it for an hour. And ladies, this is the first time he blew a dog whistle. Y'all are right about this one. He hasn't done it yet, but now he just did. He didn't have to do that shit, and he triggered her, and he didn't have to. But all the other times, she was already triggered, so he didn't have to do this. He escalated it. He did. I'll admit it. And yeah, I think she crazy. I believe it. She not that good of an actress.
No, take her outside.
She'll be on TV if she is acting that good.
Take her outside.
Like real TV, not Zeus.
Is Tone around?
Yeah, he did this. He caused her to be this upset. Because clearly she don't know how to handle anger.
Bro, you're a good man. We know you came with him, sweetie. But right now, it's just time to isolate that a little bit. Josh, everything under control? Everything good? We're fine.
Is the mic's gonna pick that up, or can we?
And it's
Are the
what he
mics gonna
doing
pick
right
that
now
up, or
too.
can we
He's
finish
still
it?
blowing the dog whistle because at the end of the day, nobody can secure. I don't care. You could
No,
be the
you good,
biggest.
Boo. Sit
And now I'm
down.
glad he's
Boo, you
walking
come
off.
sit down.
I'm glad he's walking off because he's about to prove my point. Let me stop. You can be the biggest, roughest, toughest dude in the world. Nobody can secure her more than him. So I don't want to hear that. And now he walking off to go do what I was just saying that he wasn't doing. He's proving my point by going to go calm her down because security wasn't going to do it. You could be Mike Tyson. If she turned up, she turned up. And she did it because of him, but now he walked away. So she going to still be mad till he brings his dumb ass back. He caused this. He got to apologize for doing that walk-off shit.
Ready, church. We got you. Yeah, we ain't cut nothing. We turn that one off, please. Yeah, please turn that one off.
I don't talk for you, remember? I don't speak for you. I don't speak for you.
She gonna learn the hard way, church, one day.
I'm trying to tell you.
She actually got a good dude in her life.
Cause I don't speak. I don't speak for you. I don't speak for you.
Right.
Yeah, he's saying
That's
that
what
because
you
he
said
ain't
the whole
gonna
interview.
be saying
I don't
he ain't
speak
gonna
for you.
deal with her
So now
attitude.
you're cut.
A lot of people don't have patience to deal with
Close
shit.
the blinds. Take her
And he don't
outside if
really
you
even
got
deal with it. He fights her and be calling her out her name. But I'm saying like a lot of people just don't have patience to deal with her, period. Just on a surface level, like listening to her.
Bro, take
She's
her
always like this.
outside. No, I know you can't, but they can.
Yeah. Hey, can we please get her outside,
Tiny,
please,
take her
for a little
outside,
bit,
bro.
please?
Pick her up by her ankle.
Tone, can you please help, please? Tone, can you please help assess the situation, please?
I'm gonna show you.
I'm not being a man.
You're okay. No, you're out.
Come
You're
here.
gone, bro.
Bobby, you come here.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to grab you, woman. That like people trying to just be respectful, you know. But
if I do what I want to do,
we ain't gonna let you know.
And then this is what I'm saying. And then now he proving my point even more. I just said nobody can secure her like him, and now Sharp saying they not even trying to. You know what I'm saying? So now it's official that nobody literally can secure her like him. Of course, they could throw her out. Anybody could do that. A big, strong dude could just throw her out, but he can calm her down. She told him to come here. He said no. So this is on him, and he caused it by walking away. So he can cause it by walking back away again. But he's over there like he did nothing wrong.
We have you here.
Not buying it, buddy.
I'm proud of you.
Yes, you crazy, but you caused this crazy right here.
Business. She'll be at home
It's
later
actively
on.
your
You'll
fault
still
right
be able
now.
to talk and assess the situation. But right now, yeah, I just think it's best that it just. She off the Hennessy, man.
Just because he calmed down first don't mean he can start the argument.
There's nothing to talk like. All that's gonna do is add fuel
It
to the
is.
fucking fire.
No.
Bullshit. It is something to talk about. No, it's not gonna add fuel to the fire. It's gonna calm it down. It's gonna diffuse it. It's gonna add water to the fire.
Here, bro. What do you do like that? Why you
Oh
doing
my
that?
God.
Why you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for?
Josh, don't worry. Whatever it is, it's good.
Oh
Hey,
my
Josh, how's the
God.
camera? How's the TV? Is it good?
that's gonna be
It
viral.
broke. Fuck.
Gina,
There's the neighborhood.
I don't know why you agreeing with her on that
Hey,
bullshit.
Josh, is the TV okay? Is it broke?
I didn't
Damn
agree
it. The
with
ladies was right about the dog whistle all along.
We're all just
People who won.
Understood.
Hey, man, I know protocol. Supposed to
There's
sit my ass
two
right in my seat.
Two different things.
We rolling. We still going.
If I go,
But he
making
don't
out with
always
girls-
blow
rolling.
one.
It's
He blew one
fine.
that
making out
time.
with a girl is gonna be two.
But he might
different
always
things,
blow
right?
one.
Yeah.
So how come? if
But
you
it's
call me a
still
bitch and
her.
I call you a bitch, the same thing.
Well, that's why I said that she was trying to justify it. I didn't say I agree. I said I
You
understand what she's
Sharp,
saying.
what she said.
She don't say it.
No,
like
no,
the
no,
Chrisean
no,
said.
no. Do not do that. You're not about to wordplay with me. If you understand what's somebody don't understand it. Everybody understands something with its English language. So yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I mean I disagree with it. I understand what you just said. I disagree with it. You see what I'm saying? So don't say you understand something. Do you agree or not? That's the question.
Woman, like,
You know me. You know how I am.
she be like, you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah,
What you
it's
want? Like, it
like-
comes off like a
it's too-
man. Like, it made me tell my, I'm like, damn, is you gonna take off me? Like,
Yeah,
fuck
like,
it.
it's-
She already had the Hennessy bottle like this, walking up. I'm like, you all right?
It's too high power.
That's
like,
high
it's like-
powered, bro.
For what? You feel me? You living good. You getting money. We doing a thing. We together.
She's out there yelling.
We
at
got
the
a
top of her-
show. We got. I don't post no bitch in my gram. Gina.
Do you think that and I'm asking
Blueface, you know how I move. You
It's
know I
so
don't
crazy.
get down like that.
Blue,
So
you've been in this shit for a long time. I'm gonna ask you a real question right now. You've been in the spotlight. You've been in the limelight for quite some time now. Do you really? Because she's got this fame now. Do you feel like she's mentally prepared and ready to take on this new life?
Hell no. But I feel like I'm the only person who has enough patience for her.
Right.
So I don't want to see her demise be.
Of course you don't.
Oh, I just said fuck you, and then everybody you
Maybe
deal
you
with
do.
now is-
I see you helping the fuck out of her.
It's gonna blackball you.
You
know?
gave her motion.
I knew she was damaged when I met her. You know, the show out there, all the women be damaged clearly. But I don't know. She just
do you think this relationship is crippling your career?
not at all. I mean, if you see me as a rapper, yeah, you'll see that. But I'm the type of person like I just want to be the best at things, right? So if I start to rap, once I become the best at it, I'm going to either fall in love with being the best at it or I'm going to fall out of love with the whole shit. And rap is something I just fell out of. Once I became best, top 10, I'm in this person's top 50 best rappers of all time.
Is that all you wanted?
This
was
and that.
just to be on top and be
You'll
like, all right,
never
fuck
be
it, I'm
on
good.
that.
And you probably
Top
drive for
50.
goals. You're like, once I
Man, listen, don't make me stop this video and literally name 50 rappers right now. Yo, what? Top, man,
reach
Blueface,
that goal,
man.
it's not fun no
Dog, get out
more.
my face.
Exactly.
It's not fun no more. Now
Exactly.
you're looking for something to feed that need again.
Exactly. So I'm that type of person. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like that too.
from
though.
the ground up type of person. Like, so once I'm at the top of my game at this sport, usually I'm gonna switch lanes. Like, okay, like,
Yeah.
let me try this, cause it's like, I don't know. I don't like being put in a box. When I die, I don't
Facts.
want it to say Blueface the rapper died.
And that's it.
Right.
You feel me? I want to say Blueface the executive producer, the rapper, the business owner, the family. You know, I want it to be like a big deal. Like, so I don't know. I feel like this day and age, everybody trying to put me in the rapper box. You know, and it's like, I'm so far past. Gina, you watched me start a whole fucking bullshit show on OnlyFans.
The show not bullshit though.
It's not bullshit, but I'm saying you watched.
Yeah.
To him, he feels like he was just starting trying something.
That's
But
what I'm
you've
saying.
done
Yeah,
so
it was a
much, and I feel
project.
like people are not giving you credit for a lot of things that you've accomplished.
That's what I'm saying.
If you like, Tatiana was charted high as hell, number one.
And it's like crazy because they'll put people who've never charted top 10
Yeah.
in my lane. Like, this person has not even one of the same accolades. We can't even go like view for view. Like, that's what I don't like
Man,
about rap.
shut
though.
up.
Rap is like so temporary. Like,
Yeah.
the moment is so temporary, and that's why like when I became the best at it, I was kind of like, man, fuck this shit. Like, this shit is like, it's kind of like gangbanging. Like,
Well,
you
it seems
can't
like-
prove
Yeah.
enough to people. Like,
Right. Well, it seems like you've on this newfound you producing because I didn't know that you produced all that.
I
Yeah.
object. I was gonna let you get that off for some reason. I don't know why. I was about to let you say that. Man. The best at what, Blueface? When you became the best at what, fam? Don't play with me. This will turn real bad for you, dog. What? When you became the best at what? Dog, man. You better go play with somebody safe, dog. You better stop playing with me. I'm not about to do it.
Behind
You better ask
like your
about me,
own
dog.
show. You didn't just have the
We're
white
not
man
about to-
come in.
man.
No offense, white people love them to death. But we all know they kind
That's
of
the
they,
easy
Blueface,
way.
dog.
that's the easy way.
Say
They
something
come
stupid
in,
like
Give me
that
the money
again.
and
Run
then
it.
I
Yeah,
just
we'll-
put my name
We'll
behind it.
run everything, but for you as a black man, Church, to
Appreciate it.
stand behind your look, me feel for you stand behind your own shit like
Cause you
that.
must
Be
be
like,
out
no,
your
this
damn
is my
mind,
vision.
dog.
Homie, I commend you for that shit. Cause not a lot of niggas will step up for it. They would just go sign on the
Yeah,
dotted
yeah.
line and just let it
5
be.
seasons in though, like not
And
like.
your own,
Yeah.
bro, and you're only getting better.
And then at the same
Yeah.
time, it's kind of like
Respect though.
that's how I
Respectfully
found
on
her,
that
so
though.
it's kind of like a.
You know, that's why I didn't want to turn up with her, because I felt like
Yeah,
we
nah,
gave her roses.
She's not worth turning up.
But we
for.
gave her roses, though. Like, hey, I see what you're trying to do. I'm like, okay, this isn't no sham fucking relationship. They really do love each other, homie. I gotta call it for what I see it as. When I saw clips, because I've seen a bunch of clips from the Crazy in Love. If that I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
is that what it's called? Crazy in Love. I saw some of the clips. I'm like, damn, they really do kind of go through it like normal people.
Ray,
I want to object. Because I understand what he said, but just in case anybody feel like that was disrespect when he said she not worth turning up for. Yes, she is to you, but her attitude is not worth turning up for. What he meant was she gets so irritated off little things, it's not worth turning up for. So he was not saying she personally not. It's just it's not worth turning up with a person like her because she has a bad attitude. It's a life lesson that he just gave. She not worth turning up over is something you could use at your job, with your boss, with your coworkers, with your daughter, like anybody, your baby mama's other girlfriend, whatever, your wife, like whoever. She not worth turning up over. Like that's just the best advice you can have. For real. Your mama.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's the same
it's
shit,
the
homie.
most regular relationship ever
Really.
broadcasted.
Just so
Do you-
happens y'all got a little bit of seniority, a little bit of notoriety that comes behind it because of who you are and you know the status you hold.
Right.
When I was watching that episode, the last episode 4 with the when your head was busted open, you looked like you were just over the situation. Like you looked like it just like that was your wits end and was fucked up. I don't know if I just got super emotional because I have a similar situation with my sister, but it was just like in my mind I'm like she hit him with glass that could have went. You could have died.
Nah, yeah.
Do you ever fear that one day it's gonna it might go too far?
I'm looking at it from more. I'm looking at it from a more logical
it's
perspective.
detrimental.
He could have fucking went blind.
Well,
It's
even
like I
how he
killed
was
him.
saying, he was like, "I'm tired," and you wanted to go to sleep. If you
Yeah.
had a concussion, you know, like it would have been. There's so many
Yeah, he
different
coulda
ways
fell-
that
you're right. He coulda
it
fell
went.
asleep
That it
and
just
not
make me
woke up.
feel like one day this shit gonna go too far, and y'all
Facts.
gotta draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, nah, it's detrimental. It's traumatizing, but me, I'm built for this shit for real.
I ain't like
So it's
seeing you cornered though like that, homie. Like they don't know you really from the West Coast. my
Nah, but
nigga.
that's what I'm saying,
I ain't
like-
feel that shit. Like when they all tried to corner you on when you went to go
Yeah.
meet up with
The
the
family.
father and the family and everybody just kind of. You're a very chill and quiet
Yeah, no,
talking
that's
dude.
what I'm saying,
I
like-
didn't understand the turn up on you. I'm like, why y'all turning up
It
on him
was
because
the
he by
cameras.
himself? Do you feel like my question is to you? Do you feel like they were turning up on you because you was by yourself and you don't come like you normally do with 20, 30 motherfuckers with you? You feel like they just felt like they caught you slipping kind of and thought they could take they could catch you slipping?
Home base type of thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even think it was that. Honestly, I think it was the females that were there that
Turning
really
amping the situation.
because the
up.
men they was like, I'm not gonna say they was cool with me, but they kind of
going off the woman's energy. They going
Yeah,
off
you know, the one
women's
that-
energy.
Well, but how
Yeah.
did you feel when you watched it back and you saw her brother whispering to the daddy ear?
oh, that's crazy. That's a good
and
question.
then
It's
he
crazy
walked up and did what he
because
did.
At first, we didn't see none of that. You feel me? So as me being in that moment, all I'm doing is talking. I'm not seeing.
You
what,
just see what's in front of you.
Yeah, I just see who I'm talking to and the closest people to them. I don't see the elbows and this and that. So her brother had came out here and like we was fucking with him, helping him out, but we didn't see this episode yet. So we didn't know he had so much to do with what happened because all we know was at the bowling alley he was cool. So once the episode dropped, everything got weird. Her brother was here, and then
Which
now
I
I'm looking
haven't
at him
seen.
like,
Now I gotta go
hold on,
watch
like,
it to see
that
what he
was
even
kinda
talking about.
strange. Like, you let on God to your dad, you let that happen on Geo?
Because he should have got off on you.
Yeah, like
my
he
mama, it
should
should've
have
been-
took
yeah,
that first,
for
and then
sure.
dad should have followed up, and then
Yeah.
Because that cast can't be an excuse because he squared up
yeah, no,
after you took off on the daddy. I mean, after the daddy hit you, he squared up.
yeah, no, he,
You left the daddy leaking, bro.
yeah,
For
no.
sure, for sure.
I'm her daddy now.
All
That's
I
what he
can,
said.
oh yeah, all I can
say
do.
that afterwards had to.
I'm her daddy now.
Hey, but hear that, daddy though. If I was like heard like, cause I'm a dad, like
Yeah.
I have a daughter. So if I hear a nigga just like nigga, he just clocked me. I'm leaking like a Puerto Rican. I ain't got no type of Spanish in my blood, homie. But I know I'm leaking, fucked up. And the last word I hear you say to me is, nigga, yeah, I'm her daddy now,
Nah,
nigga.
right.
Like, nigga, what? That just like. What can I tell my daughter at that point? Like,
Right,
what do I
gotta
ever
take
say
you
to
off
her?
of
I'm
here.
supposed to be her protector, and nigga, I did none of that.
Yeah,
Matter of
but-
fact, she's choosing the nigga right now over me.
Sure.
Like, that killed my soul.
Better
feel
hope
like me and you are like-
and it'll violate community standards to say what I might do to you as a father if that happened to me.
in a lot of different ways.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's kind of like I feel like if we was her dad in that situation, we wouldn't have.
Facts.
We wouldn't have let no woman or no junior like the.
I wouldn't have got the big stuff.
We wouldn't.
She
Have,
grown.
we wouldn't have let our son like. You know, I don't know. I feel like me being a dad, I
Right.
feel like I would have hollered at me on like a way different level. Like,
Right.
you know, I've been there before,
Right.
so I get it, but this my daughter at the same time. If you do it one more time, like you feel me, I would have gave it like that.
Well,
But Blue, don't you think that they are, in like no disrespect to her family, but you don't feel like they are the reason why she is the way she is? Because even in that moment, they was telling you right or wrong,
Yeah,
she's right.
yeah. And for instance, you see the way she acts. It's kind of like they definitely like handicapped her.
well,
on,
a
like-
family is gonna tell your people. That's like you, Gina. Like if, like let's just say, even with your family, like if there's an altercation with you, even if you're wrong, nigga, you're right. We'll deal with that shit later, right? Like that's how you want your family to deal with you. Like if
I personally wasn't
I'll tell
raised
you wrong later. No, I'm just saying, I'll tell you wrong later. I'll tell you was all the way out of pocket. But when we're in the mix and something's going on, I can't sit there and be like, well, what really happened? Who's side am I on?
that was so premeditated to me.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. But at the same time, they had a lot of time to reflect and think about the decision they wanted to make that day.
Yeah.
And I'm a hypocrite. I've been put in that position.
Right.
Before I was famous one time, or like when I was coming up, my mom hit me. She was like, yo, your sister's boyfriend, she choked her. What you with wham? You should do something. Now, my big brother's in jail. I'm the younger brother. And my mom has hit me with this, like, do something, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I know my sister. I done choked this bitch out about 20 times. So for whatever reason that he choked her out for,
you gotta assess that as a man.
Literally, like as
if you've had a woman in your life, you know what the fuck is up.
Yeah, like
you gotta assess
them,
the situation.
Bro, like you know your mom, so it's like
Facts.
if your mom get into it with a man, you gonna have to kind of like you have a rapport with your mom. Like, okay, my mom has a tendency to do this, that, and the third, and then so I don't believe in going to war for the wrong reason. So in that instance,
and I want to stop this because women be saying men ain't protectors. See, this is what I'm saying. A lot of times, most times, literally most times, you need protection from yourself. What he just did was a boy that cried wolf story. It's like, and this is what I be saying about arguments too. Bad attitudes. If you got a man, you having a bad attitude is supposed to be a big deal to him, not something that he always sees and always is into. Like you having a bad attitude, like you come home from work, or if you work or however your life is, let's say you work, come home from work, he's there, and then you come in mad. He's supposed to like stop what he's doing. Like he not supposed to be like, oh, she's home. He's supposed to be like, what the hell? What's up with her? Like she's always cool. She's always pleasant. And now she's mad. Like, what's up with her? I gotta find out what's wrong with my girl because she's never like this and now she is. Like that's how you supposed to be when you're upset. But some women, a lot of women, I ain't gonna say a lot of women, just some women are always upset. You know what I'm saying? And men have been desensitized to your attitude.
I said, nah, they on some big pussy relationship shit.
Because 9 times out of 10, it's on some emotional shit anyway. I fuck this nigga up. You back with him tomorrow? Any motherfucking way.
Now y'all don't get along.
Now me and him
I look like a whole goofy nigga.
Fighting
this nigga. You mad time your emotions around the room.
But it seems like with them that they don't hold her accountable.
Yeah, I agree. And
I agree.
I honestly feel like as a female.
And you're the first person that has held her accountable.
I feel like as a female, just like you said, that double standard flawed. All females, sure, no female ever gets held accountable for the worst shit they've done.
Well, I said this in the game, right? If you go and you free fuck on a bitch or you do something like that, you talked about for a lifetime. These bitches go fuck 5, 6, 7 different niggas and got niggas still fuck them. Don't matter. Like it do hold a little different. As a man, you do gotta step up in a different type of life. That's why I said, like with the bitch word, she get called that all the time. She knows she's being a bitch, but to tell your man that he was taught, that's fighting words. You don't let nobody, what was always told to you? Don't ever let nobody. They never said don't ever let a man. Don't ever let just a woman. They just said don't let nobody ever call you a bitch. Them are fighting words. Period, point blank, homie. Right. That's how I looked at it. That's how I was raised. That's just as good. She might as well just took off on him. Don't even say nothing. Just take off on me.
You have said that women that your ideal woman is going to relax.
I mean, my ideal woman is going to know
how to play her fucking position.
Yeah, she going to know her
play
man,
a role.
You feel me? I feel like she don't want to know me. She's too in tune with herself that she doesn't really care to like.
You know what would have been bossy? If she'd have been like this. After they left, you know I wanted to really turn up, respect you too much. So, that would have made him look at her different, like, damn, I know you do turn up like a motherfucker, but you sit back still for
So how do you see this playing out, being that she don't
honestly,
listen?
I'm the type of nigga I will do what she should have done to her in a different instant. right? So that's the only reason I hold her accountable, like you said, because I hold myself accountable.
Yeah.
So if we doing her thing, right? It's her moment. It's her time to shine.
No, you don't.
And she decides to boss up on me. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
What was that question you just asked?
Right.
This
That was
your
a good ass
interview.
question.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a good ass
Yeah.
question you asked, though, Gina. What was the one you just asked?
Well, how do you see this playing in that? Because it's kind of seeming like
Good
you kind of just dealing with it, and like for the time. But do you see this being like long term, or I don't know, y'all talking about getting
Well,
married and
honest-
not?
That's a good question.
It's October happening.
Hell no.
No, she's talking
tweeted
about
some
that.
impulsive shit. But
No.
I
already
don't
told
even
you
believe
that.
in marriage, honestly. But to answer your question, she gon'
I said that at the very beginning of this video. That's the first thing he said. He said, hell no, she just posting. Yo, that's hilarious. Like I called that before. He never said what I said.
I don't know. She's a moody
Until
person.
right now.
So it's like after that whole little mood is over, she gonna all right.
Say some real game, and I hate doing it because I fell victim to it too. And need to get something on them, it's fucked up. It fucks the whole relationship up.
Yeah.
Like even
They
like
feel
with
entitled.
the face, the shit looks dope. Yeah, it
Entitled.
changes the whole dynamic. Like even the name.
Yeah.
Bitch get my name on her. She gonna act a little bit differently than the bitch that don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little bit more respect.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I know what he's saying, and man, that's crazy. It's crazy that that's a reality for people. You know what I'm saying? And it's really like once you get that name tatted, you feel like they yours. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more commitment. It's a commitment, but now it's a little bit more of a commitment. Especially if y'all like not married. You know what I'm saying? If y'all not married, but then you got somebody name tatted on you, now y'all married. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all married. A tattoo like a marriage license for some people. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, she ain't gonna feel so entitled. Like I'm telling you, that shit really does ram the fucking relationship into the ground because now, nigga, she got your face, boy, a couple times. That girl feels like, nigga, her spot is here. Can't nobody trick her out of it. She ain't going nowhere, nigga. She'll beat any bitch up that wants to come in your way. You can tell her that's over tomorrow, but in her mind, nigga, it just be done.
See, this is why he's saying what
Yeah,
he's
so
saying.
it's kind of
He's saying that the tattoo rams the relationship into the ground because we talking to a former pimp. We talking to somebody who's not trying to be married. A tattoo wouldn't ram the relationship into the ground if you trying to be with this one girl. He's speaking from experience of not trying to be with the girl and her getting a tattoo. So it don't necessarily ram it into the ground, but if you ain't trying to be with the girl, he's saying it like that. We gotta separate the
it's a
two.
tricky
It's
position.
just
I
got
mean,
going.
Just in case it's a
But
woman.
like
Just in case it's a woman. Think about getting that tattoo. Don't not do it. Just because he's a pimp. He ain't trying to stay with you. Your man might be trying to stay with you. If the man ain't trying to stay with you, then you better listen to this. If he is, don't not get it because you listen to that. Because he's talking pimp shit. Don't listen to it. Oh, I ain't hit the button. Oh, shit, I done went back. Now we got to find the spot I was at. Now I got to find the spot I was at.
That's gonna do it.
I feel like me being a dad, I feel like I would have hollered at me on like a way different level. Like,
Right.
you know, I've been there before, so I get, but this is my time. If you do it one more time, like, you feel me? I would have gave it like that.
Well,
But Blue, don't you think that they are, and like no disrespect to her family, but you don't feel like they are the reason why she is the way she is? Because even in that moment, they was telling you right or wrong.
Yeah.
She's right.
Yeah, and for instance, you see the way she acts, it's kind of like, yeah.
Yes, it is. And I probably missed some stuff, but yes, they are the reason why she act the way she
Yeah,
act.
they definitely like handicapped her.
Well, the
on,
family is gonna tell your people. That's like you, Gina. Like let's just say even with your family. Like if there's an altercation with you, even if you're wrong, nigga, you're right. We'll deal with that shit later, right?
Yeah.
Like that's how you want your family to deal with you. Like if
I
you're,
personally wasn't
I'll tell
raised
you
like that.
wrong later. No, I'm just saying I'll tell you
Yeah.
wrong later. I'll tell you was all the way out of pocket. But when we're in the mix and something's going on, I can't sit there and be like, well, what really happened? Who's
But
side am I on?
that was so premeditated to me.
Yeah, that's what I say. But at the same time, they had a lot of time
I
to
get what you're
reflect
saying,
and think about the
but at
decisions
the
they wanted
same
to make
time,
that day.
the fact that people are like that is
Yeah.
natural. But the fact that people are like that also enables
I'm
your
not a hypocrite.
family's
I've been put in that
BS.
position, right?
Right.
Before I was famous, one time, or like when I was coming up,
Okay,
my mom
right.
hit me. She was like,
I
"Yo,
was
your
way,
sister's
I was
boyfriend,
way
she
ahead.
choked her with wham."
I knew I had missed something. I knew I was like, yo, I'm too far early, but I'm glad because I don't remember reacting to that part.
She gonna expose. She gonna like. It's like a. I don't know. It's like a lose-lose.
What did you? Oh, go ahead.
But I love her to death, and she's. I think she's.
We
I
know.
believe in her. I believe in her talent. I believe in her
All right, I didn't.
personality. You know.
I didn't hear
feel
this
like
part.
the same thing that will get her put off the stage will get her put on the stage.
Yeah.
She just needs to learn how to control it. Turn it off and on.
What did you think when Drake followed her?
That was a bar though.
I took it like he followed me. Like, you know. Like,
That was actually a bar, yo. He said the same thing that'll get her put off the stage or get her put on. Like a lot of people don't understand their abilities within their attitude. It's like Mike Tyson type of stuff. You gotta know how to channel it. Everybody can't channel
me
their
and him had a
anger.
past where he was a fan of me at one time, and so, you know, my offspring, obviously, he gon', you know, you know, it's just kind of a infatuation with me, but through her,
Have you caught any rappers that you cool with sliding on her?
yeah, but I don't ever get mad at them. I get mad at her.
What's
It's
your
like
response?
I would do the same thing. Like,
You
there's
did,
plenty of niggas.
yeah,
There's
man.
plenty of rappers that
Because you understand the game.
Yeah, plenty of rappers I did songs with or I met with they bitch, and then they bitch. I don't know. It's just like, oh,
They bitch acting available.
Yeah, you know. So it's kind of like
Man,
I'm never
she
mad
ain't
at the
pregnant.
rapper. I name them, date homies. I don't give a fuck about them. But her, I'll hold her in court. Like, what was the response? What was the delay? How many minutes? How did you accept? Did you decline?
You need the court minutes.
Exactly.
You need the court minutes.
Does she
out
know how to
here.
handle herself in that instance?
Fuck no. She's the worst in that instance.
So I'm gonna ask you this because
course
you know what?
not.
I seen something where even you were sitting in the studio with you, Rock, and I believe Whack 100.
Yeah, my man.
And your manager. And Whack 100 was like, he was even telling you're in the way.
That's a good question. So, speaking from a manager of a musical artist standpoint, you know what I'm saying? Me and Wack, we have a great business relationship, but personally, I feel like we grow apart, you know, in certain points when I have certain ideas and or he has certain ideas. So, she's not distracting me from any type of music. Personally, when coronavirus hit, that's when I fell out of love with music. The only thing I liked about music was the entertainment part, was the performing, the crowd,
Interacting. You like
couldn't go outside no
the
more.
fans.
Yeah.
So once I couldn't do that, and that's where the money was coming from. You know, once you deal with a label, it's either advancement or a back end. It's not like you get paid residual. So Corona hit, everything stopped.
Hold on. Can y'all close this door right here in that room?
And that's because he's not an actual great rapper. While he talking about when he the best.
Okay.
Corona hit.
everything
He
stopped.
should have been in a booth. Everything didn't
Corona
stop.
hit, everything
He should have
stopped.
got a
That's when I
booth at
started
his
Blue
crib
Girls Club.
and been dropping fire
So
music,
I was
but he
like,
don't
you
do
know
that.
what? I want to be the boss or something. Like, I'm tired of like you boss, but you not like in the background. You're just making the music and you just the face. You're not really the brains or the power or the money, nothing. So I started doing Blue Girls Club, right? Cool. So these days you only see me do a remix to help somebody else out that I believe in, that I'm a fan of, or you only see me doing a paid feature. That's the only time I rap these days. Only time I drop a single is if my label is like, we need something from you to recoup some money from whatever.
But you have a whole album that you sitting on.
Yeah, I have plenty of songs, but me personally, I have no passion for music. I have no love for it, no drive for it. Right now, I'd rather put somebody else on and be the whack 100 of their situation, just because.
You tired of being in the situation?
Yeah, it's
You tired of
it's
being
cool
the,
to be
just the situation.
more in the background, like
Right,
the fame
right,
shit.
right.
Don't do nothing for me, but like catch me up on how I really am. The fame shit for me is only exposing, how I really move, like in real life. Like, I'm a Christian, sharp. Like I'm gonna live by that and I'm gonna die by that. So this shit ain't.
That's why I like
You're
church, because
stupid
like
at
I
the end of
said,
the
you
day.
can't take what a nigga truly is about of him.
Yeah, so
It's
it's more
just
like
real, huh?
I'd much rather be the low key background crip with ski mask on
Yeah.
and still get paid.
Been front already.
Yeah,
just saying.
I reached my goal and I fell out of love with it. That's not me.
So why didn't y'all drop that video on OnlyFans? Why did it go to Twitter?
So I got this girl, this fan I entertained, had posted me in my vulnerable moment with her online. So she just did that impulsively out of like her, like, oh, you gonna be out here with her? But I still didn't get that because I'm like, what is the correlation from me being with another woman and us exposing our private sexual life? And she never answered that question because even when the sex tape dropped, I didn't see one comment like, oh, that man's lucky, I see why it's this or why it's that. All I seen was a bunch
Bitches
of...
want to fuck you.
But all I seen was a bunch of unsanitary comments about her
Yeah.
and a bunch of bitches that want to fuck me. So it's kind of like, I don't know. She's the type of person to say fuck herself to get her point across. And I just don't agree with that because I'm never going to say fuck myself. I need to tell you something.
You don't think that puts you in danger?
I mean, like I said, I'm a Crips, like just like mine.
Well, I do, and I want to object. I want to object because she probably didn't understand. It was revenge porn. So she didn't know that she wasn't gonna get, the response she wanted. She thought she was exposing you. She didn't know. People don't be knowing.
Yeah.
Enjoyment zone. Like,
But I'm waiting to exhale.
You
Like,
and
type
but
danger.
I listen to me, homie, and I'm sure your homies from your neighborhood, because my homies, which I hope they would tell me, bro, you're growing to a different light.
They tell me all the time.
Hold on, we cannot cling to that no more just to say, hey,
Yeah.
well, I love danger. Yeah, nigga, but you're smart nigga.
Definitely.
Don't
But
be- don't-
I'm the
don't-
smart nigga in the danger. As you've seen me multiple times, I'm the person put in a corner.
You
I'm
were
never...
playing in the campfire, all in.
Yeah,
it. Got your hands all in.
But I've been like that,
rings
though.
are fucking on fire
Yeah, I've
right
been
now.
like
You looking
that,
like
though.
Thanos. Nigga, you sitting there, nigga, with all the motherfucking stones on you. Like, nigga, I know it looks glorious, but
Nah.
just be safe,
Nah,
bro.
I hear you.
Because you do possess a power to where the viewers do watch you. They fuck with you. They
Yeah, no,
love
that's
your...
the most important around.
We can't lose that.
Yeah.
We can't lose that, Blue. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, homie.
I feel like I'm the safety for the danger, for the underground. I'm the leader of the underground. I'm the leader of the villains.
Yeah.
The leader of the bad guys. So it's kind of like, I don't know.
What extent do you think she'll go to get her point across?
You're not the leader of
Do you
shit.
ever?
I mean, it's all about really
Respectfully.
about how much I push her. I notice the more that I just be patient and just like shut the fuck up or like just back off, she just make a fool of herself instead of me thrown in the circus and it's like, oh, well, Blue. So that's what I do.
She takes it as a challenge almost from you.
Yeah.
When you just tell her, like, chill out, like, hey, it's cool.
It's
She
stupid.
feels challenged.
Yeah, I don't know. She just damaged for real. And I
She a little kid.
I met her family. I know her from the first time I met her. So I got a little bit more sympathy for her than maybe somebody on the first encounter.
Do you think it'll ever get to the point
Or
where
me.
like she
Or this
hurts you
court.
to the point of no return?
I feel like I don't have that type of bone in my body. I don't feel like anybody could hurt me to the point of no return
mean,
unless
physically
I'm
hurt.
dead. Like, you feel me?
Man, you
Nobody's
stupid.
gonna kill me without me. Like, we're gonna die at the same time. Like, you feel me? If you shoot me in my back, I'm gonna choke you until I die. Like we're gonna die together.
But
type
I
shit.
don't. But I feel like in my heart,
That is so
to your heart,
unrealistic.
you
I
don't really
object.
feel.
I object on the grounds of that's just stupid. Shut up, man. That's just some. I don't even want to call it narcissistic. I don't even want to disrespect narcissist to just say that they would be that airheaded to think that they can't get shot and they get shot. That was just unrealistic. That's just stupid. We're striking that from the testimony. That's stupid. That's just dumb. That's just stupid.
Like
That's
that, though. I
idiotic.
didn't want
Yeah,
to try
no,
to have to put
I
her
don't
through.
think
Like that's
she.
what I don't want to see. She gets mad. She
Yeah.
says, "No, I don't give a fuck," and she thinks about it later on.
Yeah.
You'll actually sit there like, "What am I doing? I'm not
It's
gonna
not
fucking
worth it.
do something like this to
it's
you.
not it.
Like the magnitude of you dying."
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? She don't really care. She's gonna be like this. Blue, bring your ass back to life, nigga. Yeah, I killed you. Come back to life.
Right.
You act
I
like
mean,
a hermit.
Wait, you cat.
She's on some other shit. Like
We
you'll
saw
wake
that.
back up and you're not really dead.
We
Yeah,
saw
that's
that on the
what I'm saying, you know?
episode because she did try to like get the glass out of your head, but
Yeah,
it
no.
was just already too bad.
Yeah, no, that's just her trauma. I don't know. She
So-
got a good
Oh,
heart
let
for
me
her.
get
She
the.
just-
Let me.
What did you think when you
man,
saw the episode back and she was standing in the mirror
That is
telling
so
herself,
stupid, Gina.
"Queen, if you
Come on
disrespect
now.
you, hit him
She
again."
tried to get the glass out of your head that she threw at you.
Personally, what I took from the episode, I'm really just watching me. So I'm not really watching her character because I don't really know what she wants the people to perceive. I don't know what character she's trying to sell or what. So I can't really speak for her. I don't know. I don't know if today she still regrets anything or she feels like she did the right thing. But me personally, I don't regret nothing. As you can see, the way I talk to her, I just try to be transparent and get through to her based off the situation. She like to keep old shit and like bring it with new shit, and then like if I didn't call you a bitch today, and you
something
called
wrong
me a
with
bitch
her.
first, your rebuttal should not be, well, you call me a bitch all the time, or you did it before, or you did it that. It's kind of like okay,
She
then.
should be like, "You're right, but let's just not do it to each other no more."
Exactly, like you know, I
Shit'll
apologize.
speak volumes, homie. Like,
Bro, I'm telling. I be trying to teach her. Her response to shit will oversee y'all questions. It'll oversee what I say. You know, that's what people pay attention. People pay attention to your
she
response.
felt like questions were hard, and I felt like we didn't even dive into them yet.
It
We haven't
wasn't
even
shit
got.
hard.
I haven't asked nothing else in my phone.
Yeah, let's get to the question.
Right,
because
that's why I
nothing
said
was
no, they
hard.
wasn't.
Like I said, I'm 100% character in the show and life, and
When you watch your character back, is your character a victim of domestic violence?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think I'm a victim. I just think that I'm dealing with somebody who is trouble, you know? And
Yeah.
to y'all think, oh, she's grown, she's fine, she's a woman, she's this and that. But in actuality, if you like y'all
I want
spend
to
20
stop
minutes
this
with her, you can
because
see
I'm stopping it. Stop. I object. I object. I don't know if anybody peeped this, but why are they saying your character is fucking you? When you watch the show back, do you feel like a victim of? Don't say does your character was your character a victim of? He wasn't no character. He was himself. So I don't want to hear this character shit. Don't say it again.
like,
Don't
It
say the
was
word
very
character no
cold.
more.
And I'm
yeah.
gonna say this, like, cause she was hella cool in the beginning. She was emotional. I was like, "Hey,
Yeah,
Sean, baby,
for
what's
no
wrong? Why you
reason.
crying?" She was like, "I don't know." She was like, I'm just not. She's like today, just one of them days. I don't know. I'm just feeling a certain type of way.
Yeah.
I said, "It's okay." I said, "Well, this is where you can let it out." I'm thinking we're about to get ready to pop onto some other shit. And homie, I swear, dog, once the camera came on, she just turned into Megatron and just transformed.
Literally.
I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, nigga,
Yeah,
the
so it's kind of like
Hennessy
you
is
don't know
the
you
fuel.
don't know what you're dealing with, but if you know that person, you don't know what you're dealing with her, but if you know her, you know
Been there,
like
bro. Dealt with
yeah.
multiple personalities,
Yeah,
bro.
you know.
I understand it. Like, I get it.
All right, let's get into some messy
Yeah, that's
shit.
crazy, actually. I don't
You
get
had a
it.
back and
Nothing
forth.
but the truth and the answers.
You had a back and forth with Island Boys.
Oh yeah. All right, so how that started was he had DM me. guess he was fucking with the show, watching the show. He like, yo, um, he just was like doing some fan shit. Like, yo, what's up? I see what you doing. I fuck with it. You know, drink less, do this, do that. So I'm like, yo, that's what's up, bro. I appreciate you. Keep tapping in, tuning in. Then he sent me some weird ass DM like, yeah, your bitch was on Clubhouse fanning out over us. I said, all right. I don't know what reaction he expected out of that, but I'm like, oh, okay, like, that's cool. I don't know why would you DM me that after we, you know, had our moment. So then I got his number. I started talking to him.
She's still here?
He just,
Yeah, why would
so
you DM
So I
that?
started talking to him. So he started popping it on FaceTime. I'm like, oh, you want to go viral? Let's go live. Like, if you want to, like,
Yeah.
I'm all for the trolling. I'm all for the, because I know how to do this. Like, talking is my game.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna talk about nothing but facts, documents, truth, statements. I'm never gonna, your bitch was fucking with him. She hit you, this and that. I'm only gonna say it was facts, documented, true, like, about you.
Yeah.
So we get on live, and I'm like, yo, what up, bro? Like, you know, like, I'm in good spirits. I'm thinking, like, me and this dude, we finna, like, because he's a villain to the industry. He's a villain. He's somebody you're like, man, this dude's a fucking weirdo. So I'm like, we'll connect on that level and maybe go viral. Man,
And I don't
this
even know what
man
he's
get on here
talking about.
talking crazy, like, I'm the man, I'm this, I'm that, I'm whoopty-woo-wham. I'm like, bro, like,
What
why?
are we doing?
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you trying to, like,
I had an encounter with them niggas too. I don't fuck with them.
yeah, they just like,
I don't fuck with them
oh
niggas,
yeah,
bro.
if you know them, they gonna
I
do
don't
it
fuck with them.
intentionally, and it's like, yo, you
Don't
can
fuck
make
with
just as many connections bridges you burnt to go viral. You can make them connections and go viral and have
Them people don't
a
understand
longer
that. They
like
stupid.
moment.
They just some young little spoiled brat viral little dummies. They don't understand business. They just trying to make a viral moment beefing with somebody. They think that's how you get on. They stupid.
So
And
he
they can't have no talent. They can't rap. I wonder if she coming back. If she ain't coming back, I'm about to end it.
killed the moment. This nigga called me to this day.
They done kicked her out for real, for real.
FaceTime me every day, text me every day. Let's do a song. Let's box. Let's do this.
See, because that's what you really wanted to fucking do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you really wanted to do. Man, I be hating motherfuckers like, bro, fan, say you a fucking fan, bro.
Yeah.
We can get down to business,
You know,
or we
some
can do what
motherfuckers
we
wanna
need
come
to
off
do.
as haters
Yeah,
to
they want to
show
come off as haters
as a
first and
fan.
then try to be your friend. I know 1,000 of them motherfuckers.
But he used that moment to talk about you and your family. And
Yeah, no, he
to
was
talk
talking
your
about Rock.
mom
Really, that's all he was
and-
talking
yeah.
about was Rock and my mom.
Can you actually tell us what happened the day of the fight between Rock and your mom and then your sister and the husband and all of that?
So me and Rock
Right.
came from. She had just got out of jail. We came home. She had the dog. I already had 2 Rottweilers that my mom bought herself, her idea to protect the house.
Because your house just got broken into.
Yeah, exactly. So the dog run in. I'm on. Oh no, I'm out of here. I'm quitting the restaurant. I'm moving out. I'm done. There's too many dogs in here. I said, like, huh? Like, the dog just came here. Nobody established if the dog was staying, leaving. If she was staying or leaving, nothing was established. So it was kind of like a breaking point. Like, okay, I get it. You're using this as an excuse for that. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I think you
Right.
should go upstairs and start packing.
I was
and tell
just
your
about to
husband
say that.
and
Let
do
me
that.
stop. I didn't even have to object, but I want to throw my little 2 cents in. I was about to be like, the dog really wasn't the thing. They was just tired of y'all, but he said it was a breaking point. So he not no dummy.
So I'm the type of person, like, I notice when I get too calm with people and I just speak directly, they get offended or like it seems like I'm being smart, but I'm very transparent. So I'm like, you know what, you just go upstairs, pack, get your husband up, tell him and go. So she went like, oh no, you gotta I need this, I'm not leaving, I need a month to stay.
I object because you think you be being calm. You think just because you get calm, that means that you not being smart. And I object to that because people be having smart mouths and be passive aggressive and nonchalant about it. So I object. You trying to blow a dog whistle with us. I'm not Chrisean Rock, nigga. So I object, flat out.
Yeah, I need this and I need that. And I said, all right, that's cool.
That 30-day.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, cool, that's fine. Win. But I guess me being so nonchalant, it's kind of like, you know how women are. You're not going to fight for me?
Mm-hmm.
So they want to turn up more. If you don't fight for a woman, she's going to turn up.
Yeah, you just gonna let me go, nigga?
Yeah, you just going to let me walk out.
Hold up. I was just playing. Hold up.
So it's one of those.
Hell yeah, though.
But it's my mama, so I'm trying to give her like, full, like, okay, you're ready to tap out? Like, fine. So the more I was doing that, the more she started turning up. Then she just like, Rock started taking her side, like, don't talk to your mom like that. You should tell her this and that. And I'm like, no, if she wants to leave, go, pack your
She ain't
bags.
got no motherfucking room to tell anybody how to talk
Exactly,
to
right?
any motherfucker.
That's the sad part. So she's like, no, don't
No,
talk.
stop. I object. I object the hell out of here, Sharp. Because if even you said she ain't got no room to talk about nobody, how to talk to nobody, that's how you know he was tripping. If Chrisean got to tell you to calm down, you don't talk to nobody like that, and she's taking the mama side, then that means he was in the wrong. I wasn't there. I don't know the full story. He's not giving enough details to let me know the full story. But from what he's telling of the eyewitness testimony, she was on the mama side and he was being disrespectful. And then when she told him, don't talk to your mama like that, he said, no, she can go. So I don't agree with you, Sharp. Just because Chrisean got a bad attitude don't mean she can't spot. It takes one to know one, don't it? Don't it take one to know one, Sharp? So that means she know that when you don't talk to your mama like that. You know what I'm saying? So I disagree. Her saying that is the testimony that's going to get him put away for disrespecting mom charge. Hey, what you mean? He gave an eyewitness testimony that he was disrespecting, and you say you don't want to. She the last one to say. No, she's the first one to say. She was the eyewitness to the argument, and she had to calm him down. Even she had. That's how you know you tripping when the people who be tripping saying you tripping. Nah, bro. Hell no.
So I'm like, yo, while you're defending this lady, she wants to leave because you're
No, ain't defending lady. It's defending you shutting up and how you being disrespectful. It's nothing to do with her. It's you now. She said this is not how you talk to your mom. She's talking about your actions, bruh. Your actions. Who you think you talking to? I'm not her. I know. No. She's talking about how you talking to your mama. It ain't defending her. It's defending you and your disrespect. For real. Watch your mouth, punk.
Instantly changed. Is that true, Carlissa? I thought you was family. You took me to my rehearsal. You gave me $20. We went viral. We did the video. What you want? I said, nope. She's an evil motherfucker. You see? She's going to play nice with you and smut you out tomorrow. So she just instantly started.
See? Now, listen. You think who? I don't know who you think you talking to. This is my courtroom. What you did was, okay. So you played a game. You blew another dog whistle. What you did was you was mad because you was being disrespectful. And then so you tried to say something your mom said behind her back. It's a mom. Mom always say shit about women. It's Chrisean. She got bad attitude. Of course the mama was going to talk shit about her. Y'all always fight. Y'all have a negative attitude. Y'all have a negative relationship. So you going to say that something negative somebody said about your negative relationship, you're gonna try to use that against, like, oh no, she don't like you. She said da. So no, you was just mad because you needed to stop disrespecting your mom, and she told you. So now it's like, no, I'm gonna disrespect her. So you can't take her side. Oh, you have to be on my side. She said this, and this about you. No, nigga, you was trying to play a game, but now you admitting to it like we wasn't gonna catch on. We catch on. I almost cut this off. We gonna finish listening to you.
I can't believe it. And then my mom just started going harder. Like, your mother's a crackhead. That's why it's not working out. This and that. I'm like, damn. And then she called me a bitch. You a bitch ass nigga.
Your mama?
My mama called me a bitch. I was like, damn. I said, okay.
I'm out of here.
Yeah,
See,
like, I don't know how to react to that.
Hey, bro, me neither. I'd have just been like, you know
Yeah,
what?
no, that's what I did. So I just retreat. I'm like, damn.
I'm
Right.
out this motherfucker.
What about to argue with my
That's your
mom?
mama
Yeah,
at that point, my nigga. Yeah, we ain't thinking that. That's your mama,
turn
my
up
nigga.
like it's
Period.
her.
Facts.
So I'm like, damn, I'm a bitch, mom, it's me. No, wham. So she threw something at Rock. I was like, damn, she really stooping down to this level tonight. Like, this is her boiling point. So she threw something.
She crashed.
Yeah, she crashed. So she threw something at Rock. I was like, damn.
Crashed
All
out on
right,
your
cool.
dumb
We
ass.
done. Like, I just kept telling her, like, go upstairs, pack your things, and just go. Like, get your husband, go. So she like, what you win? Threw something else. I said, Mom, if you throw one more thing at this lady, I'm a fair person. I'm not biased to if you're my mom, if you're my girl. If I'm gonna hold court on you, you're gonna be a suspect in the case. You feel me? Like it's not
You
gonna
holding
be
everybody accountable.
exactly. I'm gonna hold you accountable. I said, Mom, look, I understand you're upset right now, but if you throw one more thing at her, I'm gonna have to let her get you. Like you're not gonna like Debo us for no.
I object. I don't object, but I object. I object to the whole scenario because, first of all, it is a difference between my mom or my girl or anybody else, and those it's a difference between the people that you committed to. If you marry, it's a difference between your wife and just someone else. Like no. It's a difference. So I don't want to hear this. I'm about to have to let her get you. No, you're not about to. My mom and my girl are not about to fight under no circumstances. What's about to happen is, Mom, you about to calm your ass down. She's not about to be the person to get you. I'm not gonna get you. Of course, you're my mom. But what you are gonna do, under whatever circumstance, is you're not about to keep throwing stuff. I'm not about to let you fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be the reason why my mom gets fought. You know what I'm saying? Especially by my girl. No. But you is about to stop throwing shit. But we not about to. I'm fair person. If I'm putting you in court, everybody's accountable. That is not. This is my courtroom. And that is not what accountability is, sir. Letting your girl fight your mom is not holding her accountable. If you think it is, you gonna do a long stretch on sentencing day.
Reason we're kissing your ass. We're saying, all right, I'm a bitch. Mother's a crackhead. You're good. Great. Go pack your things and leave.
Right.
So Wooty will win. She just kept going. I'll beat this bitch up. Wooty will win. She grabbed a glass jar of weed in it, threw at her. Boom. Said, all right, Rock, get her. So
you let
the crazy part
Rock,
is
you let Rock get on your mama.
for sure. I'm cutthroat, bro. If I'm holding court, if
I object.
you're not holding yourself to this standard, I'm not gonna hold you there, right? As my mom, I feel like it should have never went that far. That much dialect should have never been shared. Nobody should have been offended. I shouldn't have been a bitch. Her mother shouldn't have been a crackhead. It's like, why you like, like,
I gotta stop. That makes a little sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes some sense. Now that makes sense. He's right about that. He should have said that before he said, "Oh, I'm gonna just be fair and hold everybody accountable." No, it's a difference. If you don't want to act like my mom, like a certain point in time where you're not gonna get treated like her, like it's a certain point in time where your actions are gonna lead you to not get the respect of who you may be because you're not acting like this person, like you're not being an elder. You're not being anything, like you're being a ratchet hood rat 20-year-old. So if you want to be a ratchet hood rat 20-year-old and keep doing stuff, you're gonna get ratchet 20-year-old hood rat responses. You know what I'm saying? It's a stupid prize. It's door number 3. It's door number 3 after all they've already gave you the big deal you missed out on and the vacation. It's door number 3. It's the stupid prize. It's an envelope full of black licorice, and you're gonna get it.
I feel like, bro, we didn't even get like the time we needed with you today, bro. This whole shit exploded like out of nowhere, and I'm like, why did we have to? We had every security field day, man. Shout out to the first responders. You know what I'm saying? The first
My
response.
niggas.
Bro.
He said, "Where y'all security?"
Y'all bullshit security late.
Hey, no. I had my niggas up in here. My niggas came over and we grabbed him. My nigga right here was
Yeah,
on
he
the
was
scene.
on there. He was on there.
First in the SD hat, he was first on the scene. I was like, we just wasn't trying to rough your girl up.
Hold on, let
bro.
me piss you real
yeah.
quick. I'm gonna come right back.
Go ahead.
All the way in the front.
Yeah, man, ain't nobody trying to kick her out, dog. Like,
Gina.
what is her problem? Like, and this is
So let's
embarrassing
talk about it.
for you to come somewhere.
Oh.
Like, we're
Just for a second.
together.
Hold
We
on. Hey,
come
everybody,
together
we're
to
still
a
recording.
place,
We're still rolling.
and you get kicked
what
out
was
of
your
it.
what was your
Like,
experience?
come on now.
Like when that
And
shit
then in
took
most
place?
cases, I gotta leave
I'm
with you.
a
But
Blue
this is
Girls
business.
Club fan.
Right.
So
I've
he
been
had to
watching
stay
the show.
for his
I
brand.
work with Blueface.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
also
He
my
had to stay
friend.
for their brand.
I also
But
watch
she got
Baddies
kicked out.
on Zeus.
But if it
I
had been
also
like a
watch Crazy in
club
Love.
or like the movies or
I
something like
watched
that,
the
he would have had to
reunion
leave with her
on
just because
Baddies,
they're together.
and
So like, this is when
he
your
is honestly
attitude
as
affects the
consistent
whole
as
couple.
ever.
Like, you
Well,
got
my
kicked out,
experience
even though,
was
like I said,
like
I blamed
cameras
him
start
What
for
I'm
rolling.
saying,
why
I didn't
she was
expect
that mad,
anything other than
and
what we got.
he could have been.
I
Had he
did,
not
and I'm gonna
came
tell
back
you
and
why.
sat
See,
down
that's
like
where me
fucking
and you,
kick
I'm
her
gonna play
out,
devil's
she
advocate
would
in
have
this
still been there.
because I did because
So
when
I'm
she
blaming him
first
for that, but I'm not
so when
blaming him
she
for her being
before
that
the camera
mad,
started rolling,
even though
she
he
was hella
did
cool, bro. Like she was
cause
kind
the
of tearing
set
up. I was
off.
feeling bad for her. I'm like, why you crying, baby? Like, what's wrong? She's just like,
Right.
today just ain't my day. You know, and I get that.
Yeah.
Sometimes this is my first. Listen, this is my first. Like, I'm meeting her in person. Like, fuck what we see on camera because people can see a lot of shit of me on camera that they might not necessarily like. You know what I'm saying? But until you meet me, don't judge me. Until you meet me. I'm a person like it's got to be hands-on. It's got to be visual. So, nigga, I'm going to give her due and her respect until she show me
That's
up.
what I be telling people online. Like, all of the people who unsubbed my channel before, like, people who meet me, like, people like me, and I don't even want them to. Like, I'm the people person that doesn't want to be one. Like,
Well,
I'm
the
different
Hennessy was
person.
setting in.
But it not that quick. She did it like this. Like it was,
Yeah,
like,
she's
it
a
was just like
weirdo.
a
She-
snap. Like once the cameras went on, she was just like she turned into Megatron. Nigga, like, man, what? Ready to smash whatever. Like, nigga, I'm getting down. Like, Sharp, you want to fight too, nigga? What? She didn't say
I thought
it,
she was
but
gonna squabble you.
nigga, I had to take my glasses off and set them on the table. Like, bitch trying to take off.
I said, "Oh shit." Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put my demo down, and I'm like, I don't want it at the beer. Like, nigga, we're all trying to work. Like, and you know what? Luckily though, luckily I have
Which is
grown
wild.
though, because I knew something of. Huh?
I don't need some money. I done let my girl turn into a motherfucking monkey in this motherfucker.
Man, she almost
y'all-
broke the
Did you
damn
wash your
screen
hands,
church on the
nigga?
way out.
Y'all lucky y'all caught her on time. She would have broke everything.
Bro,
in this
but
motherfucker. I wish I could see my
wanna
house right
dive.
now.
I want to dive back into where I was just at with it. Like she was saying, like she said she's watched all the shows. Like she's like, Sharp, I watch all this shit, and she was like, I think we got exactly what she portrays. I said I feel the opposite because I was like, nigga, she didn't act nothing like this before the cameras came on. I said, Church, and listen, I've seen her do a lot of weird ass shit.
But y'all don't get to see the build up.
I was like this. Let me be real. Let me try to be transparent. Let me grow up. Let me not just you're a fucked up person. No, let me try to get to know her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me meet her. Like, let me judge that off of meeting her. Like, fuck what we see. Because I said there's people that probably see shit of mine they might not necessarily agree with.
I agree,
but
yeah.
you don't really know until you meet that person.
Always gotta feel
So
the
when
spirit,
so I try to
energy.
give the benefit of the doubt, and it was like she was cool. She had me kind of feeling bad for her in the beginning, like nigga,
She will
she's
do
like
that.
a hurt lamb,
She
but
will
really
do that. She's
like, oh, do you need some food? Like your whole
she gonna
motherfucking arm and
she gonna disrespect the fuck
the
out
whole
you.
arm and everything going in her mouth. She's taking you down limb by limb, nigga. Real werewolf sitting there, real gargoyle. For real, she's with the shit.
Well, I'm used to this because I mean y'all hear me
Yeah,
talk
you
about
know
my
her
sister all
already,
the
but-
time. That's just my sister to me.
Yeah, nah.
Like
yeah, she-
literally, my sister was a. I ain't gonna get into her
I want
life
her to
because
come back.
she not here no more. But
Can we bring
that's
her
all
back,
I
Church?
saw.
I
Yeah,
wanna
we'll
bring her
try.
back.
Just let her chill and
I
like
wanna bring her
sober
back.
up.
That's crazy that we've normalized that type of stuff from people. It's a bad attitude. It's not normal. people always want to blame it on the dude and all that stuff. If she wasn't with no Blueface, if Blueface, whatever happened, whatever, she would still be the same person. She was like that before. And they want to show all them pictures. Oh, this is how she looked before him. Everybody want to focus on the damn look. She was crazy before him.
I don't want to.
Can we
I would
finish
love
the
to bring it
story
back.
though? Because
Yeah,
what
yeah,
happened when
yeah.
y'all got back the family? Your sister pulled up to the.
Oh
venue.
yeah. Okay. So yeah. So at the end of that story, yeah, all right, Rock. Get her, like, you know. I know to y'all that might sound like damn.
It was your face with it, bro. That's why.
No. Because I know to y'all it sounds crazy. It's like, damn, it's your mom.
No, he done talked me into it. I'm against it still, but now he done talked me into where I little understand it. When he said the part about she ain't acting like his mom, okay, I'm still against it, but I get it at least a little bit. I'm 20% with him on that.
But at the same time, you gotta think like, it is my mom, right? So that's the king of the jungle, right? Or the queen of the jungle, right?
Right.
So
Well,
if
you
the
should have thought about
princess-
see now you pissing
Nah,
me off.
bro,
You done made
can
me
be
bite.
dethroned if you roar, right? And then somebody decided to roar back and you don't.
Did she whoop your mom?
Man, my mom didn't even fight back. I'm like, damn, you in here calling us all type of this, saying you gonna beat her ass, what you would win. And then when it's go time, she literally went like this. So that's when I lost respect for my mom. I was
I was
like,
gonna ask you that. I was like, damn, bro, did you like
I lost.
same thing like
I object, you little stupid idiot. That's when you were supposed to break up the fight. What do you mean that's when you lost respect for your mom? You're an idiot. First of all, she was mad at you for kicking her out. And you never should have let her fight to begin with. And then losing a fight shouldn't be the reason you lose respect for your mom when it shouldn't have been a fight to begin with. You're an idiot. The hell is wrong with you?
with her? She probably her daddy when nigga you just went and
lost all respect for my mother because my mother's a gangster. I've seen her fight.
Yeah.
I've seen her beat bitches up, stomp bitches out with the win. And then in that moment, I was like, damn.
Did you ever experience anything like that with her?
You
and
sound
your
like
baby
a
mama?
little
With your
kid.
mom and your baby mama?
Yeah.
You sound like a
sure.
high schooler.
Yep. My mom is always the aggressor though. My mom is always talking at you. You know.
I saw an interview where she said that her and Chrisean are similar. That what Chrisean is doing now is what she was doing in the 90s. Do you see similarities in the two?
Definitely. It's probably her karma, you know. Looking at somebody who was like her doing it to somebody else, now it's being done to you. And that's why I'm cutthroat, man. Like you got to see that through. If you didn't see that, she would keep going on and on. You know.
Did you holler at your mama since then when me and you talked?
Yeah, she gonna come on the show. We actually all had to sit down on the next episode.
How about you and
5.
your mom come in? You know what I'm saying? Y'all come in. I love to have y'all up on the show.
Yeah,
Come sit down.
I would love to too, but my mom is kind of somebody you wouldn't want to give a platform to just because it's gonna demise you. You know, if my mom would have come on here and up talk and make me look like a hell of a man, of course, yeah, let's do that. She gonna come on here and
You think she'll use that as a moment to
down
tear
talk.
you down?
Yeah, use it as a moment
The
to.
fact, I'm gonna tell you this though, to be real, like on my fans love you.
Yeah.
Like,
That
the people
sucks to
watch
be
my
you.
show,
Yeah, 'cause we
they
relate.
love the
I feel
fuck
like
out
we
you.
and I
Like they
relate,
love the
yeah.
fuck out you. So I don't really think that she can come pull that trick out the hat. I don't really see that.
No, I'm
happening.
always down if it's beneficial for me and her.
Yeah.
I will sacrifice myself for both our beneficiary, but I don't know. You would have to call her and then I'll meet her here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't present the opportunity.
We can set that up, man. Maybe we can sit down.
Always
maybe we
down,
can-
always down. I
we'll
see you
figure it
interested
out.
in that.
I'm interested.
You got some
I'm
mama.
always interested
You
in
got
this
some
shit
mama
that can't-
problems.
That can't happen. Hey man, let me tell you something.
You
I
got
think
some problems with
everybody
your
got
mom?
mama problems, even the ones that have mama problems with having their mama.
I agree, but you're a little interested than the average. So I feel like you got some
Well, I
type
feel
of
like
due diligence you trying to
I
serve.
feel like we can bring this shit full circle. I feel like we can bring this shit full circle.
should.
See, I'm not on no hater shit. I'm on some.
No,
let's
not
bring
like that. No,
let's
no,
bring it together.
not like that.
Shit.
What I'm
You know
getting
what
from
saying?
it
Like,
is you probably had the same scenario with your mom, and you guys probably hashed it out or didn't get to. So you try to,
fix it in other ways.
as a young man, you
I try
trying
to fix it in other
live
ways.
through me. I agree.
Yeah, I'm trying to live through.
Is your mama around? Can she come with us or she?
Shit, we could try. Fuck it.
Or me
If
and
I
my
can,
mom,
I'll hit her. I'll
and
hit her
you and
pay
your
for a
mom.
flight. Yeah, I'll
That'd
hit her
be
pay for a flight.
I do it with you and your mom.
Yeah,
I like
pay for a
that.
motherfucking flight.
Wait,
I'll have
okay,
her come down.
so
I'm gonna hit her up. Tell her about what you doing.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be real. My mom was like my sister, so I don't think it's nothing for me to just be like, hey, come down. Like,
Yeah.
get on a flight.
Yeah.
Like, it's good.
wait, so then y'all made it to the Blue Girls mansion, and then the fight
so my
happened there
sister.
too.
Okay. So that same night after the fight, my sister called me like, "Yo, John, so you gonna what do him? Let this happen? What do him?" I said, "Yo, look, your mother brought this upon. She wanted to be on a kid's level, so we held her accountable to a kid's level. You know, you want to." It's always a way to go about things.
It's
Like,
funny
if you
how I
wanna
just
boss
said
the
that.
situation. You feel me? If you want to be the bigger person in the situation, you should go about it that way. My mom wanted to be on our level. She's seeing the internet, she's seeing the kid shit. She's looking at it like, this is how I gotta attack them with. So I explained to my sister, and she just on some, I get it, sister, mom, cool. That's your replica, great. So she wants to go defend her honor. You know, my mom's old, I guess. I need to fight for her. So the following day, I'm having a motherfucking party with nothing but Crips. Nothing but Crips. The worst day she could have pulled up with her husband. we just throw it like Cripped out party, right? I'm on the balcony. Her and her husband pull up. She jump out the car. Rock is in the garage. The garage is open. So when you pull up the garage, she just runs straight to the garage. I don't see how it starts, but I just see, oh. I'm on the balcony, so I'm like, oh, what's going on? So I come downstairs.
Did you even know it was them?
I didn't even know it was him. I just think it's a fight. I come downstairs rocking my damn sister. So I'm like, okay, I'm late. They already got it in. I'm like, okay, leave. Sister, leave. Take your husband and leave. Right now, please. I guess my sister didn't get enough, so she's trying to keep going. So I tell her, I say, look, if you don't leave right now, your husband is going to fall victim to the situation because he's the only man here that we could hold accountable.
Same thing I feel like happened to you with her family, with Rock's family, right?
So I
Just trying to
understand.
point that out. It was
So
the
I
same
understand.
thing. Right.
So you ever
She
see,
be getting his wife. and
Yeah,
telling
yeah,
his
like-
wife, let's go.
exactly.
So if you,
That's
if
what
you
I
don't
would
get-
did.
yeah.
If I was him,
you don't get hurt, we on you.
yeah. So I would have got at her like, I'm gonna beat your ass if they
Not
beat my
everybody
ass.
like Red Daddy.
So come on, you feel me? Yeah, nobody's like me. So if I was him, I would have got my wife and we would have left because we're outnumbered. It's no winning here. Fuck your emotions and the point you're trying to prove. Our life is at risk. So I start warning her. I always warn people before it gets too creeped out. I say, yo, look, if you guys don't leave, your husband's gonna fall victim. He's the only man here. We're gonna beat his fucking face in because we can't beat you up. Keep saying that. Said it about 3 times. She's not hearing me. Her husband's hearing me though. He's listening very good. So he attests to grab her. She socked this nigga. Boom. I said, oh yeah, we're gonna have to fuck him up because she is not hearing him. She's
I
not.
like how smooth you say it though. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna
So
have to
so when
fuck
she
him
socked
up.
her own husband, the nigga that can't.
Me?
Which once again, I want to attest to this again because women be talking about protection, but in most cases they need protection from themselves. Her husband was trying to calm her down and she tried to fight him, and it led to a bigger fight when they should have just left, but she wanted to fight.
Me talk to her?
She got
we
a
don't want her to
problem.
Talk to her. Dad, why didn't you go? I need to talk to her.
She want me to go?
About another 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we about to
dangerous.
wrap it
We
up.
about to
Yeah, we about to wrap it up.
We got about another 15 minutes.
So when she hit her husband, I said, oh yeah, we're gonna have to like put them down. Like, you just hit the man that came with you.
Yeah.
He's here with you by himself.
Right.
So I'm all right, fuck it. She hit him. He's like, oh my God. He realizes at that moment he's in the fucked up position. So I'm like, okay. So after he hit him, he eat it, boom. He's like, come on. So he tries to take her more.
Right.
Move out the way. One of my crib homies, he come up, mushed him in his face. After that, her husband was done.
Yeah.
I didn't even see who hit him. I ain't see him fall. I didn't see nothing. She mushed the other homie. Her husband was like they was jumping on his head. Like he was like shaking on the floor. Like, and I was like, damn.
Hey, my nigga, I'm gonna be real with you, right? Cause yeah, I get that shit. Like shit like that happens all over, but it don't happen all over with just a famous face. You gotta be careful for you. You gotta watch your back, my nigga, because
Nah,
at the
for
end
sure,
of the day,
'cause I didn't put
even
my-
if you didn't, yeah, I knew you was gonna say that. Like, I ain't put my
I'm
hands
still
on
held
you.
in
I didn't-
contention, yeah.
nigga, because
everybody
it happened
used your
around
name.
you. Oh, it happened around you.
But this
Oh,
the
it
but
had
this
to
the
happen
crazy
for you.
part. This the crazy part. After he get mangled, they like he got a gun. I'm like, no way in the world my sister would bring a man with a gun
To my house.
to my house to confront my bitch.
Yeah.
So we start going through his pockets. This nigga got a gun on him. We take his gun, right? So we take his gun. So now I'm really like, what?
What was the intention coming over here?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's life or death. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so after I seen that, I'm like, oh yeah, Rock, whoop her ass. I don't even know this girl. Like,
Yeah, no, to have a nigga come over to my house.
yeah, with a gun, your husband.
You should have knew better.
Yeah,
already.
like-
You could have talked to me. Why'd y'all just call me?
You could have got a fair fade in the cul-de-sac.
And we could have did that solo, dolo. Nobody
Wouldn't have been
around.
viral. Wouldn't have been nothing. But
Yeah,
you know,
just-
motherfuckers emotional.
That.
And they were impulsive and they want to act so suddenly, and it's just like, so yeah, that was her demise in that situation. Because it's like, you could have called me. I would have, if you really wanted to head up, this is what she does. Why wouldn't I? Ding, ding, ding. I'll ring the bell for you. Win, lose, or draw. It's my sister and my girl. I'm not picking no side. But when you come, you infiltrate what I got going on, then it seems personal to me. Fuck the bitch. Fuck my bitch. Now it's like, you saying, fuck me.
It seems like that's been something that you dealt with your family over the years,
Yeah.
because there was a situation where you kicked out your mom and your sister and you put it in the home.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't kick them out. Like I said, I warned them.
Yeah, you
Here's some
did.
money. Go get a room. We're not saying eye to eye. Let's just pick
They
it up
must have
tomorrow.
forgot you was a crip.
Here they go. You tell them bitches to put me out. Why would I tell them? They don't know.
Your son.
They're not with
You
you.
trying to talk to you.
I'm with y'all.
Right.
I'm trying to talk to you.
Right.
You tell them to come down here. No. I told them to lock themselves in the room. Why would they come deal with family problems? So they start trying to get in the room. So I'm like, okay, yeah, you guys are being... That's when y'all see us running upstairs and she got the knife. I'm like, what?
I didn't know.
On Gia?
I didn't know there was a knife involved.
The knife? Yeah, she ran upstairs with the knife. I'm like, no. Just like, I guess they crazy. They gangsters. For real.
Do you see yourself doing
They don't turn down.
another two-girl relationship?
Hell no.
Again?
Not with her. Not as long as I'm dealing with her. I mean, I plan on sticking it out with her. I plan on helping her out until it's just unhelpable.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like everybody's helpable, so.
Were you and NBA YoungBoy trolling when y'all said y'all might be doing a show together?
Shit. I don't think so. I think maybe we were just hitting it off, speaking something to existence that may or may not happen.
That's gonna be, hey, but you
Zeus?
know what? It always stands. It'll be there. That's
It's always documented.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Me and
about
Gina, crazy ass keep a good old relationship. So we know how this shit go.
Yeah,
you
we're
know?
trying to get something going right now that we're gonna have to talk to you about
for real,
sure.
for real.
later on.
Yeah, y'all know I'm all in. I fuck with y'all. Y'all interviewed my cast from season 1 to season
Hey,
5.
that shit was crazy.
So-
What was your take from the first one? Gina, I'm gonna tell you this. It was all her fault. So she plotted all that shit. From the first one, like, oh, well, let Sharp do it. I didn't really know at the time, like, what we was hopping into.
Yeah, what you was doing. You was
know
just
what I'm
like,
saying?
all
I'm
right.
just like, oh, okay, we about to sit down with some chicks. And then before I knew it, Gina was getting in the mix of the shit. It's like, hold on, Sharp just walking to the other room. I'm just,
I didn't know if it was gonna get
Yeah.
physical. Y'all know I try to keep the peace.
Yeah, the last one, they tried it, huh?
Yeah.
They about to start fighting in the
but
picture.
you know what? You
I got
said
hit in the head.
You said
Oh,
it
you
though
back?
to me, and I agree with you. And even me and Gina, we had talked about it. Like the cast did get better.
No, yeah.
You did get better with the cast.
Always gotta elevate. That's the main focus.
What's up with your future and
Let me stop this. I was texting. I gotta. Then when she walked back, I have to see all of this. It's important to the court. It's important to the court.
Yeah, she ran upstairs with a knife. I'm like, no. Just like, I don't know. My family's kind of.
It's important to the court. I had to go back.
do you see yourself doing
They don't turn down.
another two-girl relationship?
Hell no,
Again.
not with her. Not as long as I'm dealing with her. I mean, I plan on sticking it out with her. I plan on letting her until it's just unhelpable,
To what?
you know. And I feel like everybody's helpable. So
No, I don't know. What does that mean? That sounds crazy.
Trolling when y'all say y'all might be doing a show together.
shit, I don't think so. I think maybe we were just hitting it off, speaking something to existence that may or may not happen.
That's gonna be, hey, but you
Zeus?
know what? It always stands. It'll be there though. That's good. Keep
It's
a
always
relationship,
documented.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Me and Gina,
about
crazy ass keep a good old relationship. So we know how this shit go.
yeah,
you
we
know?
trying to get something going right now that we're gonna have to talk about
for real,
sure.
for real.
later on.
Yeah, y'all know I'm all in. I fuck with y'all. Y'all interviewed my cast from season 1, season
Hey,
5.
that shit was crazy.
So-
What was your take from the first one? Gina, I'm gonna tell you this. It was all her fault. 'Cause she plotted all that shit. From the first one, like, oh, well, let Sharp do it. I didn't really know at the time what we was hopping
Yeah, what you doing? You was
know
just
what
like,
I'm saying?
all
It's
right.
like, oh, okay, we about to sit down with some chicks, and then all before I knew it, Gina was getting in the mix of the shit. It's like, hold on, Sharp just walking to the other room, and I'm just,
Right.
I didn't know if it was gonna get
Yeah.
physical. Y'all know I try to keep the peace.
Yeah, the last one, they tried it. They about to start fighting in the
But
picture.
you know what? You
I got
said
hit
it.
in the head.
You said it though to me, and I agree
I
with
object.
you. And even me and Gina, we had talked about it. Like,
I
the cast
object.
did get better.
No, yeah.
You did.
I object. I object to everything that's going on. I object to them continuing this conversation like she ain't just sit the hell back down. I object to whatever she bout to say first. If it's not some type of apology, she don't even have to say the words "I'm sorry," but the court has to feel that she's apologetic about her actions. And if she don't, I object to that prior to it.
Get better with the cast.
Always gotta elevate.
It's
That's
the
main
first
focus.
objection
What's
to
up with-
somebody
what-
who
what's
ain't
with
even
your
said
future in
nothing in the
boxing?
court history.
Man, I'm just waiting for a call. I'm just waiting for a fight. I'm just waiting for somebody who wants to take on a rapper. I feel like there's no rappers in it, so
I object to her vape pen. Where mine at, matter of fact, while we talking?
I'm really
I
putting
object.
myself
Yeah.
out there regardless. So if it's not coming to me, I'm not gonna
If you can call out anybody
diss
right
nobody.
now, who would you call out?
Who would I call out?
Chrisean Rock.
I mean, I'll call out realistic opponents like Jake
Chrisean
Paul,
Rock
we
for
can
doing
fight.
the BS
Boom
that she
Gang,
did.
I think is a good
I
one.
was gonna say that. No, the Jake Paul, because I think that'd be kind of dope because I think he'll be quick to want to take it on because he feels like you probably have less experience. Him coming
Yeah.
from trying to fight people from the
Yeah.
UFC,
And it'll still be a plus for him.
Well, for sure, 100%, it'd be a win. I'm getting front row seats, so,
Yeah.
and I'll pay for mine. I don't even want nothing. For
Yeah,
free.
it'll be
I'll
a
pay
win
my
for
joints.
him, not in the fight, but as an event. But Boom Gang is a good matchup. I like Wizzy, that's a good one. I be trying to pick people that's like
It's
my
been seeming like you've been trying to
my height, my
trying to
size.
get
You're
his
not trying to
bitch
do the
go.
rematch with
Okay.
Swaggy?
I would love to, yeah. I mean,
Y'all was
I
supposed to
don't
fight
need
last
to.
year.
He kind of embarrassed himself the last time.
He got squabbled.
Yeah, he like.
I saw that
Yeah,
shit.
like he kind of like.
I saw that shit.
Was you watching it like I would have beat this nigga up?
He okay, so boxing is like when you're tired, you'll give up if you don't save your energy up. So it's like the first
The first round you'll be good. The second round be good. Third or fourth is when it's like the real dog and you're supposed to come out because you're tired. You don't want to keep your hands up any longer. And it's like you either gonna be a dog or you just gonna be like, I'm throwing the towel. Like, and that's what he did. He didn't get knocked out. If you look at it, he didn't even get hit. He just gave up. Like, I'm
He
tired.
was tired.
It's done. Like,
Yeah.
So I personally feel like he already
What would you consider yourself, more of an offensive fighter or a defensive fighter?
That's a good question. I feel like,
Yo, I object again.
Really give up the sauce?
I'm-
Don't want nobody knowing.
I'm a counter fighter. I'm a counter fighter, but I'm better on the inside.
Yeah.
So I'm better on my back
I
foot and
object.
seeing what you about to do and counter, but I'm better like doing that like when we right in front of each other. You get me?
Yeah.
So I feel like a defensive fighter, you might be more steps back and more like, I'm more like that, but on the inside. So I would like, I don't know. Maybe my offense is my defense.
I object.
Hi, Rock. Welcome back.
Welcome back, man.
Welcome back.
Thank
We're
you.
talking
feeling better?
Thank
very
you.
great about you. Speaking highly.
For real.
Are you okay? Can I have a kiss?
Why did you let him take me out?
Bro, you
What?
was spazzing. You talking about nobody speaks for me. I can.
I didn't want you back up in
So
here,
when you
though.
start
We all
wilding
did.
out, I can't. Don't.
Yo, why
don't
you let
expect
them
to
kick
speak
me
for
out
you if I
with your
can't
first
speak for you
words?
when
I
it's
said I
when it's
object.
fine and dandy. I'm not gonna speak for you when it's wilding out if I can't speak when it's fine and dandy.
Take me out. That's weird.
Okay, control yourself.
I'm controlling
Make your
myself.
man look like a.
I'm
good
controlling
man.
myself. Why we have to talk about like sensitive topics? Like we should.
Cause that's what we're here for. You see all these
Okay.
cameras? They're not here for us to tell them our best day
You
ever.
should say next.
You should see.
Don't
You
try to make
telling me
it
what I
seem
should have
like-
said.
I'm just saying, like you try
I
to seem like
dictate.
was
I wear the
playing
pants. You don't tell me what I
problem.
should have said. I'm telling you what you should have said.
I'm not meaning
Alright.
like that. You,
That's what it sounds like.
no, I mean
Don't
like,
tell me what I should have said. If I want to answer a question, trust me to answer for the both of us in the best interest for both of us. Simple as
That's the
that.
reason why the court is
I'm
letting this
saying,
continue.
I wasn't
You're
supposed
still
to
trying to prove a point. You're not even listening.
I didn't want to prove a point.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, you said.
If I'm asked a question that
ask
you
a
don't like,
question,
you should
and
just
you
be
don't
quiet.
like,
You
you're
still
gonna
talking.
answer it in our best interest. That's what you said. I heard you.
Because we together, right?
Stop making it seem like I didn't
You
hear
don't trust me to
man.
answer for us?
You can answer.
Do you
it.
trust me to speak for us on behalf of us, both of us, not just me or you? If it's no, you can.
No. And I was letting, there's a reason why the court was, I object, okay? And there's a reason why I was letting this continue, because I said that I object to the first thing that she said, but I really didn't, because she said, why did you let them kick me out? And that's a good question, because she wouldn't have got kicked. I already said this twice, I think. Now it's the third time. She wouldn't have got kicked out if he would have went over there and calmed her down. So therefore, that was a good question. And then now he said, oh, you was wilding. So what? You let him kick her out and you never answered. And then you saying, do you trust me to answer for both of us? No, because I don't even trust you to not get me kicked out, even when I'm tripping. Save me from myself. And don't have security kick me out. Like, yo, man, I got her, dog. No, let me do it. We know she was wilding. She was wilding on the set. So don't say she was wilding. That's what she was doing. This is what she does. So you could have been the catalyst for her calming down, but you came and sat your ass back down talking about, do you trust me to answer for both of us? No, she doesn't. And that was the whole issue. And then you don't even trust you to answer for both of us, y'all, because you were the reason why it all happened to begin with, because you said, I'm about to get up and walk away. You can do this interview by yourself. But you talking about you wear the pants. No. Why are you trying to let her do the interview by herself if you wear the pants and she got to trust you to answer for y'all? And you try to just trust her to answer for y'all. Fuck out of here. You thought we forgot that? You thought that what is the lady's name in the court? Is it stenographer? You thought the stenographer wasn't typing that in? No, the court's got all of the minutes. We will run this back on your dumb ass. You said that. We heard you. So no, she don't trust you to answer. What are you talking about?
say no.
Man, you
I just
crazy.
want a right and wrong answer. I'm asking for.
It is a right and wrong answer. It's the hell it is.
don't
Say
trust-
something wrong in this courtroom you want to. The court will tell you the difference real fast between right and wrong answers. Go ahead and say the wrong answer you
You
want
to
to.
speak for both of us.
Got you.
I don't trust
You
you to speak
don't
for
got to
both of us.
worry about it. I'll tell you the difference.
That's not cool.
And that would totally go against you telling me to speak for you while you're getting thrown out.
I have a question for you guys.
I didn't get thrown out.
Man, that's your answer. Cause she said, "Don't nobody speak for me." Speak for yourself, dog. You should want her there, but you wanted her kicked out. So shut up.
You told him to take me out.
Right?
I didn't.
You did.
I walked off.
Yes, you
could've stayed
did.
Here and finished.
Yes, you did. No. Stenographer, can we pull the minutes back up? Can we pull the minutes back up? You said, "Where is security? Kick her out." This is what you said. Those words came out your mouth. Who do you think you're talking to? What do you think this is? Who do you think this is? Where do you think you're at? Huh? You said it. You said that. You did say kick her out. Yes, the hell you did. Yes, you did.
If you were a
was getting
smart,
shot.
strategic
I was
person,
getting shot.
that wasn't me. I grabbed your arm. I walked off. See, you have a very vague memory. Like you don't remember what
I
you want to
was
remember.
getting the shot.
So when
I
you got
don't.
kicked off, you was getting a shot.
All I was doing was getting the shot.
What's your question?
You
Gina?
lying.
Talking about what we was talking about.
She ain't learned nothing. What's
You
your question?
said what you
She
said.
came out with the same.
And you learned to leave.
With
I
the
want to be
same
able to
shit,
do. I
just
want to
turned
be able
out.
to do
Stop
this
brushing me
again,
off.
just
Stop
without
brushing me
the
off.
super turn up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to go there, like, cause I
Why
want
are
her
you
back
brushing me
too.
off?
I want her to come back with you, like
I
maybe
agree.
we can kind of like
You're
really
pissing
get a
yourself
good
off
one
at
in
this
because
point.
Peaches and cream.
Calm
fine
down.
and
I feel
dandy.
like she got some
Ain't
good,
nobody
like
even
she
did
got
nothing.
music and shit to talk about. Like there's shit to
Talk about
talk
you.
about, and I feel like we've spent this whole like we've gotten some good content.
We were
but
supposed to be shooting a music video when y'all
It
came
was
in.
dope. Yeah, what
I've
happened?
gotten
Are we
some
still
good
shooting the
content.
music video?
Is it over?
We still shooting?
I guess it's over. We had fun. I'll tell you this. I had fun.
I have fun.
Gina, did you have fun with this one?
Yes, this is gonna be a
If
classic
y'all
and
felt
one for the books.
disrespected, I'm sorry.
We love you.
No,
But
we
if
good.
I
Okay.
No, let her finish her apology. Go ahead.
Thank
That's
you.
the
That's the
first
right
thing
thing to
we
do.
said.
Go ahead, keep going.
You good.
Is there anything you want to say? Anything you want to get off your chest?
No, I was just trying to speak my truth, and y'all got me escorted.
No, you wasn't. No. Let me stop. I object to that whole last 20, 30 seconds. Because first of all, she said, did y'all feel like I was disrespectful? I apologize. And they said you good and didn't acknowledge her actual disrespect. You were disrespectful. Somebody accept that apology and tell her how disrespectful she was. Now she's saying I'm trying to speak my truth, but your truth, you were not trying to speak your truth because your truth involves, oh, why are you answering these? They're asking hard questions. Oh, you're speaking on these sensitive topics. That's your truth. And you say you're trying to speak it, but you're not. You're trying to suppress it. You've been trying to suppress it the whole time. When they ask them about this glass, your truth is what happened with that glass. But you ain't want him to answer. So stop trying to say that you're speaking the truth. You lying.
Well,
While
I want the
saying
truth.
you're speaking
I want
the
you to
truth.
come back if that's okay with you. If you can come back, I mean, I would love to have you. You're more than welcome. Even through the escapades and everything, I would love to have you back. And I don't say that to a lot of people, but I do want you to come back because I feel like you do have a lot to say. It just kind of turned up. Maybe it went where it wasn't supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? Because she do, bro. And I feel like
I agree.
we need
Court
to come
wants
back
you
and
back,
do it
too.
right.
This is one of her worst
Because
interviews.
we-
I've sat in
we
interviews
had-
and listened to
But
her talk.
we're
and
gonna
she-
come back and she can come and redeem that.
The court wants her back too, because when Blueface was by himself, we got some good testimony out of him and exposing himself about a bad son that he is. So we want her back just so the court can grill her by herself.
Why
Hell
not?
yeah, we
Not
want
in
her
the
back.
mood.
What you trying to say is one of my worst interviews.
Because you're not letting them ask the questions. You're not letting me
They
speak.
asked
You're not letting her speak.
crazy questions, bro. And they
So
made
what?
me
Speak your
look
truth
like
about
I
the
was
crazy
the
question.
aggressor in
You
that
are.
situation.
You were.
You
I
are.
feel like when
You
I
were.
called you a bitch because I felt like I could call you a bitch and I didn't hit you first.
can't.
That's all I said. And then everything went left. What do you mean?
You went left.
Yeah. You got any other questions? Or are we done?
I'm pretty much I
Very
mean,
much done.
I think
I
it's
had at
good.
least 50 more.
But I feel
We
like
can
Ask
do
your
another
last
one.
one.
Yeah, come on. Let's
That's
run
your
one
best
more.
one.
Let's run one more.
That she
Well,
can answer.
I want to know why in the beginning were you so hesitant on publicizing the relationship? Because I remember when she would get the tattoos
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff
right.
that you wanted her to say, like, "Hey, I'm just your manager."
In the
It's
beginning,
not what it looked like.
it wasn't that type of relationship for me. I loved her, I cared for her, but it was more of a, I want you to be a better you, not I want you to be my bitch or like a better you for me. It was a little thing like, so I wasn't trying to make it seem unprofessional too soon. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to make it seem like, oh, they're fucking, so she's getting on because she's fucking a rapper. I wanted her to get her own street cred, like, oh yeah, it's like she got on. She got up off the little show and then she made an impression and she made it happen. Not like, oh, she's sucking his dick good, so he's gonna like push her to the front.
Yeah.
Type thing. So that's my approach. But
Yeah.
after a while,
So basically, you didn't make it public because you wasn't that serious. You wasn't as serious with her as she was with you. You said all that to say that. You could have just said that, bro. Who you think you talking to?
I just stopped denying it for real and was just like, I mean, you love her, right? You know, talking to myself, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I love her. She's attractive, beautiful. I'm not gay, you know, what the fuck?
Yes.
Like,
You find any truth in this, Rock? You find any truth in what he's saying right now?
Yeah, I'm listening.
No, I'm just saying, are you finding the truth in it? Do you disagree? Do you
No, I
feel?
agree.
Okay.
yeah, and I think that's what she loves the most about me is like, I wasn't one of those niggas who just came up like, yo, I'm this dope rapper, like, gonna fuck me and then like get benefits off the.
Well, that's not even how y'all met.
Nah, I know, but I'm saying that's usually how it would start
Right,
from
that
like a
ain't
rapper
how
to
y'all
a
even
female.
met.
It would be like, yo, I'm
Right.
this dope rapper, you wanna like
Right.
fucking get it on. So the average woman's not used to a man like, you know, let's try this route. Let's approach your music here. Let's promote you there. And like fucking is like the last thing, you know? So like I think she fell in love with that mostly. Like it was more.
What's the end goal?
Money,
Um,
longevity.
Good answer. Good question.
yeah, the money, longevity, but my end goal is for her to be the best her, with or without me. It's not like I'm like trying to.
If that's your end goal, then you suck as a couple. If your end goal is money and y'all ain't married, then you can get that. Never mind. The court reserves the right to recall that testimony right there. You just said your end goal was money, and now, okay, keep talking.
Like hold her under me or
What
like
do you mean?
kind of like a Mayweather Javante
Why
type
would I wanna do
situation,
it
you know?
without you, though?
Like
You want me to do it
That's a
without
good
you?
way to put it.
yeah, it's kind of like that.
Oh. The court didn't have to wait too long. Yeah. Your end goal is money. You don't need him. The hell you mean? The end goal is money. You don't need you for that. That's your end goal. Money. Go get some. You didn't have to come back on this set to get some.
No, like
Could have went and got some money somewhere else other than right here on
What's
this
the ideal
podcast.
version of her in your head? What is her best her?
She's dangerous.
Good question.
Man. She's
Hey, let me stop, Gina. Because I gave you some slack about the stuff that you said. You said you got 50 more questions. And when they said ask your best one, you done rattled off 3 good questions. I peeped it. You doing your thing. You asked what the end goal. You said what's your best version of her. I forgot the first one you asked, but you came out with a few. You did your thing. You're doing your thing with the questions. I believe you have 50 more. I like what you're doing right now. You started off cold, but you hot right now, sis. You working.
Control her powers for her good, you know. She's dangerous. She knows how to do everything, but she
that's a
just
good
doesn't
answer.
know how to like flip the switch. Like, okay, this is coming off. Bad for the camera. Let me turn it off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she gonna crash out.
You don't do it either.
So that's what I want her for. I don't want her to crash out. I don't want her to say fuck herself to prove a point to you, or me. You know, you should always consider.
That's what I said. I didn't want to see her crash.
Yeah,
Not
you want to
here,
consider
homie.
yourself.
Like,
I'm never gonna be like,
I took a
fuck
liking
me.
to her in the beginning. I said, no. I said, this is the place, trust me. This is the place, the Sharp Tank is a place you could really come. Come say that shit.
Yeah,
they
like
gonna hear you.
Not
they
like
gonna hear you. Like, for
defensively,
real. Yeah, I
comfortably.
promise
Rock,
you.
do you see yourself accomplishing the person of you that he has in his head to make the relationship work?
We cool. Y'all just asked an iffy question. I said too much because I'm drunk. And he got
No,
uncomfortable.
you were saying too much before that though.
Oh, now you want to blame it on the
Like since this interview started, you can't
blame it on the rock, blame it on the Henny, blame it on the blue tap, got me feeling dizzy, blame it on the no. The court will strike that last testimony from the record. You are not T-Pain. You're T-Paining too much. Stop playing. Please stop playing with the court. Don't nobody want to hear that drunk shit. Please.
coaster, like,
Stop playing with the court.
like you didn't come like with the right head on your shoulders. Can we agree to that? When you sat down in this seat right here, did you have the right
Well,
head on
what
your
he
shoulders?
means is, let me stop. What he means is you came in hot, like Sharp said twice. As soon as the camera came on, you was Mike Tyson. You started off cool, like, oh, I'm emotional, I might be pregnant, it might be this, that, and then you was like, oh, you called me a bitch. As soon as you that story, so you don't answer that question. Why are you answering that? Why are you answering that? Like, soon as the interview started, you just turned up. You got progressively worse till you got kicked the hell out. Jazz. You got Uncle Phil, and now you want to come back like you don't know what's going on.
So why you was crying?
Because I was always crying.
Why?
Because I'm very emotional. I don't know why I'm crying.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, that's
we
not
need
the
a better
right head
answer
on
than
your
that.
shoulders, though.
That's the right head.
No,
You my
it's not.
nigga. Why are you trying to act like you're not with me?
Sometimes she tell you like
Talk to me.
the right head on your shoulders,
Talk
you'll
to
be able to
me.
explain and critique and articulate
stop
and say
saying
everything that
that.
you
Stop
feel. It wouldn't be like a
articulating.
question.
See, this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about, yo. Like, why would you come onto a podcast to promote yourself and then be consumed in your personal feelings? You, my nigga, talk to me. Like, yo, go talk in a hotel or a damn somewhere where y'all can talk. This is a podcast to talk about you as a brand, your show, your music, your world, not to do this stupid argue with your man shit, this emotional shit that women do when you're at home. This is not your home. This is a podcast. And this is court. Cause we really ain't trying to hear it up in here. Shark Tank can listen to it because it's good content. It's not good content for the court. We have to make it good content. It's horrible content for the court. We ain't listening to this nonsense. The hell? We object to it all here.
Mark in the air like,
It's no question mark.
why is Chrisean crying today?
What do you mean?
You still haven't told us why you was crying.
Why are you crying? You know what we
Because
mean?
I said I'm emotional. I said it's either I'm on
About
my period
what?
or I'm pregnant. I answered your
I
question.
know, but that's still a question. You answer my question.
That's the answer to the
No,
question.
that's a question.
That's still a question?
Yeah.
After I answered
It's
it?
either my period or my pregnancy. That's a question, correct?
That's
not,
an answer though, right?
No, it's a question.
I mean, sweetie, I didn't understand it because I was like, I know you can't have both going on at the same time, but you had
Is that
clarified
either
it.
But you absolutely can know. So that is her answer. But that's not her answer for everything else she did after that. So, okay, we got an answer. She said, why's you crying? She said, my period or I'm pregnant. Now, okay.
You
or?
clarified it for me. You said, well, it's either coming or I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling indifferent. And I can understand that now.
So
but
what
at
is
first,
the
it was just
question?
kind of like, whoa, you can't have a period and a pregnant. Like, you ain't going to be bleeding. I'll tell you that.
What Blue is asking is what physical or actual.
Well, somebody please correct him. You actually can, Blue. Or Sharp. Why you think women be 6 months pregnant or 5 months pregnant and not even knowing? It can happen. It's not normal, but it happens. So stop saying that like it just doesn't happen at all when it does.
Situation happened that triggered you to cry? Not just the period and the emotions that you feeling inside of you. What happened that triggered it?
That's what I'm saying. I'm a person that's just very sensitive.
When
So,
you come back and do
If
another
I feel
one
like
with
I
us,
have to cry, I'll just let it out. And if you got a question about it and I say what I say and you don't get it, I don't even know how to answer that. Like, I just said what I said.
Will you come back not drinking and come do another one with us?
Yeah,
I
fuck
could
it.
be sober and still crying. Stop talking to me
that's
like
fine
I'm
to
not
cry.
sober.
I'm talking about, like, not
I can
tripping
sober
out.
up before you right now, bro.
I know I'm not
Like,
saying
what do you
crying.
mean?
It's okay to cry. I get crying. Like, that's not
But
what I'm
look,
saying.
fuck the liquor. I would
Right.
cry without the liquor.
That's
Like,
what I agree
so,
with that.
So what was that question when you said, so do we gotta do this when you're like, so, nigga,
I didn't
no,
say not
right?
when you're not crying,
You said when I'm sober.
but you ran to crying.
You said when I'm sober.
You said, well, I can cry even if I'm not drinking.
Yeah, I'm the same
Okay,
person
I'm
when
not
I'm
taking
sober.
away from
I'm
that.
the same person when I'm sober.
I'm not taking away
No, I
from
get what you're trying to
I
say.
get what
You
you're
just
Yeah,
trying
I'm
to
not
say,
taking away from that. I'm
clearly
just
she's under
saying.
the influence. So if she's like this sober,
But
then-
even
Yeah.
Object. If you're the same person when you're sober, then why did you say it was the liquor that the reason why you was
Under
going
the
to the
influence.
book?
we can't
so
chalk it
it's
up.
not
to.
in
Like,
under
You
the
saying I
influence
want
of
you
my
to
car.
come sober. She's saying I'm gonna be this way whether I'm drunk or sober.
Yeah,
Real
so y'all
shit.
saying the same thing. So
Yeah.
why are you like? Don't make it a thing.
I'm not making it a thing. I'm
Just
talking
be like,
to
I'm
y'all.
like this sober.
Are you guys working on
You're
a
so
network?
passionate, like
I saw y'all
I'm not
updated y'all
passionate,
bios with a network in it. Are you guys working on a joint network? Something you guys doing together?
We working on a network. We working on a network. You got that blues network in your bio. They saying, are we working on a network?
It is. We have our own network.
What type
Of
of
what?
content should we expect on the network?
Everything. You just gotta stay
Blue
tuned.
Girls Club.
We gonna stay tuned. I'm
Blue
gonna
and
stay.
Rock.
Hey,
Like short
I'ma stay.
films.
I'm definitely gonna. Hey, I'm following this one. I want to just see. I just want to see.
That's what I'm saying. You just want to see.
I just want to see, like, for real, if you break out of it and you just come to light and you're like, fuck this, what I've been doing, and just blow the fuck up on us because you have the potential, you're there.
Definitely.
I just want you to not misuse it. Take it and take that to heed from me. Trust me. You'll see what I'm saying. If it ain't a year from now, 50 years from now, you're going to see what I'm saying. For real. Just respect your blessings. And I ain't talking about blue. Like,
No,
I'm talking
yeah,
about, like,
talking
the
about the
blessings
time,
that you're
the moment.
getting.
Yeah, the moment
like
she
the
in,
times
like,
you're getting.
don't-
You're not going to get this time back.
Yeah.
Once it happens, it happens.
Yeah, for sure. Cause I was like her too. I used to think like, oh, it's gonna last forever. They gonna love me
It
forever.
don't nothing last
They
forever,
gonna they
homie.
gonna want to see me forever.
I thought so, too.
And then when it got like that, I was kind of like, oh
I
fuck.
thought so, too,
Right.
loved one.
They don't.
Now I'm humbled. Now I'm like more like reserved to the question, to the response, to the image, the character.
Well, look, we're going to do another
It's a
one.
learning lesson.
Listen,
Yeah.
I hope we can come back
Hey,
and
to
get
be
a part.
continued.
To be continued. We gonna definitely continue it, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chime us out. All
Go
right,
ahead,
you
Shark.
know I got
Cause
us.
I'm growing and evolving.
The Sharp Tank. No jumper.
They're gonna love you.
Yeah.
Sharpest, coolest, most viewest shit in the world,
Most
man.
viewers after this. It's gonna be the most viral
Hey, man.
episode. Like,
You
that
feel
was
me? Not to
crazy.
do that with my cause because I love her, man. I appreciate you for coming and just rocking and putting this shit together, man. Hey, man, we out. But who behind the boards?
We gonna see if my reaction get a lot of views. All right, y'all. This was fire, low key. Everybody was talking about it for a reason.